Good evening, everybody. I need to. Oh, now the Discord is gone. There we go. There we go. OBS is absolutely fine. Everything is fine. Nothing is going wrong.
I'm just gonna check the stream for you.
John's on the stream checking tonight. Yes. Hopefully we don't have another one like Friday. But
D&D, he says everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Yes. We're 100% better than we were the other day. So, welcome to Final Boss Fight. My name is Jeff, and tonight I am joined by. Someone's just flicked over. There we go.
Apparently, I'm now Stanza.
Nope,
Stanza. The Albert stepped on a button.
Our camera.
No cameras there.
Yeah, everybody's fine. Cameras are all fine. So,
don't step on buttons, Albert.
I am joined by Tanny, our resident vegan.
Hello.
Robin.
Hello.
Sarah.
Hi.
I think we are.
No, it's frozen.
Your camera's frozen there a bit, but we can still hear you.
The important.
Joined by.
Stay hydrated, everybody.
Joined by Stanza. And Trevor the Owlbear. And joined by Dark Lord Richard, who tonight is the Dark Lord because he is our DM for this whatever this is.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
I am the Dark Lord every day, but today I'm especially.
Well,
nah, to me, your Dax at the unexpected.
Is this going to involve Sauron again?
Oh God.
No.
He says.
With that,
no, it's going to involve asserted question characters by Taliesin Jaffe.
With that, it is over to you, Richard.
Yes. So this is part of a series I've been running for a little while of sort of D&D heist games that of a particular heist crew, the Grand Theft Arcana, who are famous around the world for their brilliant skills, but also their collateral damage that they cause, their lack of stealth, their high mortality rate of members, and they leave an impression.
Is it too? Sorry, I thought there was something else. Is it too late to leave?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So I've just realised is that I think the reason why Richard's all against us is because we're all wearing glasses and he's not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Next life.
Yeah.
Glasses crew. He's like, oh, you guys with your glasses.
Yeah, you nerds.
Nerds.
I'm the cool one here running the D&D game. That's not a. But yes, so the Grand Theft Arcana kind of leave an impression, but are typically very effective in getting the job done. Now the GTA, as is called, has about 100 odd members, and they go out in like sort of groups of 5 or 6 on specific missions. They will work for just about anybody for just about any sort of job. The only things they typically turn down would be things that they thought were too easy or like insulting to the dignity of the GTA, such as, I don't know, like stealing sweets from children. That seems beneath them, but they're pretty morally flexible when it comes to stuff. But they're very insistent that they are not murder hobos. There might be accidental murder passers-by where people get killed incidentally, but they're not murder hobos.
I feel that's aimed at this camera.
Don't worry.
From the first time we played Grand Theft Arcana and just murdered a load of passers-by.
Yeah.
Did we actually murder them? I thought we just beat them up for no reason.
No.
Oh yeah, Santa was there too. It was aimed at us.
I was gonna say, like,
I was responsible too.
Just random murders of poor passers-by.
Yeah. Just on the back of a van. It was good.
But yes, you have been given a job by the leader of the GTA, who's known as the Old Scoundrel. That's a title for whoever the leader is. It changes a lot because, again, high mortality rate. And the Old Scoundrel is typically the oldest surviving member of the GTA. You do not retire. Retirement is death. That's when you retire. And like what everyone in the GTA wants ultimately is to go out in a tremendous, foolish blaze of glory. That's what everyone ultimately wants.
Is that why we get the dynamite?
Yeah, not suicidal, but like how they want to die is like someone could tell a cool story about it. So that's their goal. They're more bored about that than the money or anything like that. Previous GTA heists have included stealing from Tiamat, stealing Count Strahd van Savich's Best Blood collection, helping Sauron retrieve, or as he was then called, the Dark Lord, retrieve his magic ring from some ferocious halflings, all manner of things. But today, you have been hired to retrieve. Let's just check what I've put down here. Yes, you've been hired by Grand Prince Solt Dyeska. Now, you've not met the Grand Prince, but he met with the old scoundrel who then chose you as the team. But you do know of this man. Basically, a couple of generations ago, his family were kings of a small kingdom. They got kicked out for being awful, horrible people, which the current Grand Prince is very much in that ilk. But they've always been bitter because they had a very nice sort of collection of jewels and treasure, which they lost when they were kicked out of the country. And basically that sort of ended up dispersed around the world. But recently, the Grand Prince has learned that someone has been collecting these various jewels and bits of treasure. And now most of it is in a single collection. You have been hired to retrieve that collection. Particularly, the prize item is a collection of gems, which they are the prize item that if all else fails, get that. You are the GTA is being paid 5,000 gold for this mission, and in the likely event that you die, the money will be sent to your family and or to whoever you've designated as your heir, which does happen a lot.
Do we need to introduce ourselves? Would we have worked with each other before, or is this like the first time some of us are working with each other?
Well, yes. Craig is probably a newest member. Like, I came into this person now.
Now, you sort of meet up, at least for this time. Maybe you've met before. It's up to you guys. In the the garage of the GTA, they have a number of vehicles and magical animals that they use for transportation. And you all meet in the garage, awaiting the driver who's going to take you to where you need to be. So yeah, if we I'll go around the group and we can introduce our characters. So Jeff.
Well, my name's Dim. I've got this big axe. I'm a master at opening doors that don't want to be opened. I'm a master at what's that word when people are awake and then suddenly not awake on the floor? Is there a word for that? I'm sure there's a word for that. I can't think what it is.
Out of commission.
Out of commission. What that? I'm a master at doing that to people. Yeah. And you look at Dim, and he's obviously ready for this. He's got black shirt on, black trousers, and a black balaclava. Only it's on backwards. Just wish I could see out of this thing, though. I'm sure they said I could see out of this thing.
We'll get that sorted out. But good effort with the outfit, Dim. And what class are you, Dim?
Barbarian, berserker.
May I ask
And
your
you're-
intelligence modifier?
-1.
Hey, high five!
I mean, it's fine. What?
Okay, then we'll go to Robin.
Yes. So you see a little small barn owl, but humanoid. He's like white with the little browny tufts around his face, and he's wearing basically a suit of scale mail. And he is an artificer. He's called Jolly Mark, and he kind of clambers up onto Dim's shoulders and sorts his hat out right.
Oi, what's that? What's that? Oh, I can see now. Oh,
So how tall is Jolly Mark?
He's technically a small creature, so probably about halfling size, gnome size.
Sarah?
So I'm Kilia Stella Smoke. I am a grey, smoky-coloured tabaxi with a scar over one of my eyes. He is standing a little bit off from the other two members of the party because he thinks they're beneath him, because he is more intelligent than them. He is a wizard. He has a wide variety of spells and useful things to make things go boom. But
Excellent.
much more stylishly than the rest of them are going to manage.
Tanny?
You see a kind of a small, like, little black bird as a kenku named Cricket, but the way how he says it, it's more like actual cricket noises.
Mhm.
And that's how he's able to get the name. He is a Tempest cleric. His deity is Raijin, which is the Japanese god of thunder and all that such. He basically, what he's doing at the moment, he's just kind of just because he's quite small, like probably varying to roughly like 4 to 3 foot. And he's like tend to like have a waddle to see what's going. He's like basically packing chainmail on him and everything, with a bit of a big axe on him, like a battle axe on him for some reason. You don't think you expect a cleric to have it, or do you expect the Kenku to being small to have such a heavy weight on this thing? And he's just waddling around like making noises, just like trying to be occupied, seeing what's going on. He's still new to the area. He has no idea what's going on. He just wandered in at one point. It's like, friend?
Aww.
Friend?
Yeah. For anyone watching who doesn't know, Kenku are unable to talk in a normal manner. They can only say things that they've heard before and then
Mimicry.
repeat. Yeah.
So
So they have a
basically-
limited vocabulary,
Mhm.
but that doesn't reflect, intelligence or anything like that. It's just the way they are.
Yeah. And so he's just kind of just wandering around, having a good look around. He's still new to the area. But he seems to get his gist of like of what other people are doing doing this stuff. So he's like looking forward for another adventure that he hasn't had for a while. So he's just here to have fun. He has no idea what's going on. No thought behind this brain. Despite the fact he has he's got a basic intelligence. There's no bonuses on his intelligence, so no thought behind his brain. Yeah.
Okay. And then we move to Ellen.
Yeah. At first, it just seems to be a bear with a cannon, and you look for, and then you take a closer look, and you see the bear is actually working on the cannon, and there's a couple of bandoliers with cannonballs on strapped to them. It's like imagine it's a bit different. So like, Esma isn't dropping any of his tools like it's like with his claws. And so like, and apparently he's like, and we will find out how the cannon works because this bear is wearing shades, so it's not entirely sure the bear can see what he's doing.
God, it reminds me of this really cool story about the bear having very high charisma and always succeeding on that he's pretending to be a human.
Oh, that's Sir Barrington.
Yeah.
Yeah, Barrington. This is giving me good old vibes of that. This is gonna be fun.
And what's your character's name, Alan?
Oshi.
So we've got a Kenku, a smaller bird even than a Kenku, now, a Tabaxi wizard, and an orc barbarian, and a cannon bear, which is how I refer to Oshi. I mean, that's the only way.
Cannoneer fighter.
Could possibly go wrong.
So, yep. This is all, it's all perfect.
Someone used to say a colourful cade of characters.
At which point you hear some footsteps, and the driver, who essentially drives all the vehicles and pilots and rides animals and whatnot, is a small kobold named Ketamine, who sort of wanders up, and he's got a black jacket on, and you see him sort of eat something from his jacket and then put it back in, sort of hiding it. He sort of claps his clawed hands together. And like, so are you guys off to Ashcrown Castle?
Trying to
Sounds
make
like
trying to put some holes in the walls.
Sounds like
I
it.
think that's the one. Is
Kobold?
this-
Was he a kobold?
Ketamine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
My kobold friend.
Cricket just makes a very high pitch,
Yeah, explosions.
Ketamine's gonna say, right, first things first. Just bring it down. Volume, enthusiasm, all that. You gotta, because it's gonna be a long journey. And I have a headache. So
But if you don't behave,
the rest of them under
in
control.
character or just out of character. I just want to make sure I'm not
Yeah.
doing this in real life.
if you don't behave, I'm turning this heist around.
yes. And he goes, right. So what have you been told about the job?
That we are to gather the treasure that has been collected there.
Lots of
To
shiny
some
things.
gems.
Lots of shiny.
Yes, the Dyeska Treasure, that's the family name. And this he sort of gets his own notes out and he's looking through them, and he goes, "Yeah, this dwarf has got them. Guy named Starhammer. Apparently, he's a bit of a well-known fighter. He has a castle, Ashcrown, and that's where he's got them. So that's where we're going." Apparently, it is exceptionally interesting. I'm sorry?
People with castles, especially interesting ones, are so pretentious.
Perhaps. I think he's more known for battering people to death with a hammer. Is that pretentious?
That is also pretentious.
Okay.
Especially if he brags about it.
People do things without flair.
Right. Well, now, can everyone swim?
No.
Was that a requirement? Was we supposed to?
It's only a requirement if you fall in the water. If you don't fall in the water, it's not a requirement.
Cricket makes dolphin noises. As in yes.
I like this one.
Dolphin noises.
That sounds more like a horse. Me.
I'm gonna. That's mixed signals from the group, but try not to fall in the water. I only have one life jacket, and that's mine, and I'm keeping it. And he leads you down a ramp into the river that runs through the sort of the castle that the GTA use, which was once a very nice castle. They've ruined it. With fighting and explosions and poor maintenance. But it leads you down to what is effectively a speedboat, and Ketamine climbs on board, puts on his life jacket, so ties it up, puts on his captain's hat.
As Cricket is basically like also going to get onto thing, he's like,
Go, boat, go.
He goes, one second, and he picks up one of those weird whistle things that sailors have, and it goes like, doo doo doo.
Oh, the bosun's whistle.
Come aboard. Yeah, come aboard.
he then mimics that. Mimics that.
Kileth gets on and goes to sit in what they perceive to be the most stable, safe place in the boat. So right in the middle, away from the edges.
It's not a big boat.
Dim
No, but he's been the one who's been protected by everyone else around him.
Dim boards the boat and just like stands there, like looking around. Now what?
Oshi looks for a radio.
Unfortunately,
Mark is going to tie himself to something just in case.
Crickets get right at the front of the like boat where the guy is, and just like
Is that excited?
excitement, yeah.
Is he going to keep doing the whistle at regular intervals?
That'd be awesome.
I
so,
don't know
that he's doing this kind of mission. He thinks he's out for adventure and having fun.
Oshi just sits down and puts his cannons like sideways across his lap and starts like lightly drumming it to try start up a jam session with with Cricket.
Oh, that's so cute.
Ketamine will start the magic engine. And you start heading off down a river. It's very loud. The wind going through your fur, feathers, fur again, feathers again.
Orc skin.
Orc skin.
Yeah, orc skin.
Most of us are well insulated. Most of us.
Especially if we're going to be going to water, we definitely are good, just in case it be cold waters.
So Ketamine is an excellent pilot driver of all kinds, and you're making good time. It is getting progressively colder. That's a natural thing rather than some sinister spell or something, because you are heading to a cold place. And a few hours go by. Is there anything you want to discuss amongst yourselves? Or with Ketamine?
Do we have a map of this place or where we're going into? Anything about the castle?
Nope.
Of course we don't.
Are there going to be not open doors?
There are things that there's always something that can be made into a door that is not one.
There will be locked doors, and those doors will need to be unlocked in some manner. Yes.
Are there people who are awake who need to not be awake?
Definitely.
Probably.
Okay. That's all the questions I have.
We'll deal with one problem at a time, Dim.
All my questions have been answered. That's all I need to know going in.
He's very professional.
Oshi wanders over to Kelias to the smoke, so like it just looks at it. Sorry, I mispronounced it. Looks at them a bit, and so like, what color are your color is your explosions?
Whatever colour I choose them to be. Whatever suits the situation the best.
Adaptable is good.
Here's this. Turns around and starts singing double rainbow all the way.
Is this like,
and like it's kind of got a bit of like kind of a question into it, like double rainbow?
You said there's a breeze as we're going past the boat. There's like a breeze. Is it like a strong breeze, like a strong wind as we're going? As we assume.
Oh,
as
yeah.
I think Dim's probably like leaning along the side and do like the.
You're like a dog on the side of the car driving. I love it. I love this.
Ketamine is looking unhappy, and then takes something out of his jacket again, eats it, and then looks a bit happier.
The joy of ketamine.
Ketamine, yeah.
It's
remember
ketamine!
Someone tried to mug ketamine once in one of these games. It didn't go well.
And for once, it wasn't me.
Wasn't me either.
I didn't realise that I don't have a freaking battle axe. I have a warhammer.
I have claws, hand axe, and a cannon, of course.
We also have crossbow as well, which is quite nice to have a little bit of close and the combat. A warhammer, a double-handed one.
So as you approach your destination, which ketamine will keep you informed of, he does do a little drawing of when you're on a plane and you get the little plane thing that shows you where you are, show you progress, like you need an Indiana Jones film.
All right.
He has handmade one of them, and every so often pushes along the little speedboat icon to demonstrate.
Oh, it's a red line. He's redlining it.
But he will sort of explain to you a bit more about very specifically what you're looking for, which is the sort of the jewel collection, very specifically. Give me 1 second there. So ketamine says, okay, well, there's swords and there's gold coins and that sort of thing, but there's a few. The particular item that you need to get for us to get paid is this collection of jewels. Now, we don't know if all of them will have been, collected, because they were sort of dispersed and sold and whatnot. But there are around 300 gems, and they are incredibly valuable. And we get them, job done. Now we imagine that all this sort of stuff from the Dyeska family has been held in the same place. So when you're there, just grab what you can. And, I imagine we'll get some manner of bonus for every additional thing we can bring in. Sound good?
Yes.
Big
and what
or
do these
tiny?
jewels look like?
Big or tiny?
Shiny?
Big or tiny?
Big.
Well, I mean, the jewel sized. I don't know. Like, they're not, he holds up a dice, which ketamine has, a bit bigger than that.
Okay, so
But they vary a bit,
say you might struggle if they were about the size of your boat.
They're not. No. I do have a magic container device on here, so
That's
we
useful
should
to know.
Yeah.
Are you going to be sticking around if we need to make a quick getaway?
Well, that's very much what I'm here for.
Excellent.
And as you get closer, it gets colder and colder, and you find yourself in quite a snowy landscape of mountains, and the speedboat it's going slow down, struggling to go up these sort of steep inclines as you head into the mountains. And at which point ketamine stops the boat, drops the anchor, and he points forward, and you can see a very impressive castle. Would look like it'd be very difficult to take, especially because the castle, Ashcrown, it's half, you can see, half built into a mountain. So it goes into the mountain, at which point ketamine points out it is not in fact a mountain, it is actually a volcano.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah. So we don't know why. No one knows why. It's snowy and a volcano. Like there's snow on the volcano. That's a bit weird, but just go with it. But yeah.
What is the weather currently?
Snow.
It's cold. It's not like, it's not deadly cold.
What's
and it's
the sky like?
Like a bit cloudy, dark clouds. It's snowing just a little bit.
Ooh.
And
wanted
has
to change
just like dropped anchor near land, or is he literally in the middle of the water?
Oh no, right now. You're on like a river,
Right.
like,
Okay.
and the river goes right sort of up through the mountains, right by the
Oh
castle.
no, that's fine. I had in my head that we're in the middle of like an open expanse of water. That was all.
No. So, can everyone make a perception check?
Can
Okay,
try that.
okay. Oh, I've got a really good perception.
Perception
Nice.
plus 3.
Oh!
5.
Oh! I just got my first natural 20!
I got a 19. Well, 19
10.
on the dice, so 21.
24.
Nice.
Richard, off the top of your head, do you know why I would have advantage on this?
No, but I'd go with it.
Yeah, is that okay? I have an A and I can't find out why.
Is that
Well,
back
so
to
I made that sheet. That's on me. If that says you've got A, you've got A.
and I
That's good because my first roll was a natural 1 and my second was a 2,
Oh.
Okay.
which is still
Because you
still
had
an
some
8.
very impressive rolls there, and I'm imagining like Cricket would be about to launch into a very detailed description with all the correct words for like battlements and
Crenellations, matriculations.
yep, that sort of thing. But obviously, Cricket doesn't have quite the vocabulary for that. Or do they?
Like,
maybe
there's
quite a lot of time.
vocabulary, and there'd be certain like actual onomatopoeia kind of noises, like just like onomatopoeia, actual vocabulary saying like balusters, wondrous things, and they'd be like all that kind of noises. And he's like trying to point at it as well, like.
Between the people who scored very well on that, the group has managed to see a couple of things. There is a very well maintained path that goes right up to the castle. There's like a main gate, all that. If someone's cleared the snow off, they must grit it. It's perfect, wonderful short walk up there to the main gate. You also spot there is like a what's the right word, like a bit like a sewer which runs into the river and then would go somewhere inside the castle. And because you got a natural 20, you see that there is an opening in the mountain that does look. It's not a natural cave. Someone has made this this path through it. It's not very well done. It's not all finished, but someone has carved out a tunnel into the mountain.
Cricket will say in this deep voice as pointing at this certain thing and said, "It is the way." Like,
sorry, watch the way.
Do you know that way?
Do you know the
I
way?
think
No.
what
It's
Cricket is
like
trying
kind of,
to
it's like
say-
it sounds like a very deep kind of wise voice, and it's like, "It is the way," and just pointing
is
out
the way.
this cave, this like man-made cave kind of entrance, like sort of like poking like that.
I think what Cricket is saying, we've got 3 options, and they're what would go towards that cave in the mountainside.
So the options are top, middle, and bottom.
Yes, exactly.
Above, below, between.
I suppose you could frame it that way. I mean, there might be other options were you to get closer to the castle, or
I think
fight your way in. You just
I think
run
it
up.
depends on how we want to attack this. Do we want to go stealthily, or do we want to walk up and try and bluff our way in?
Oh, she just laughs at both suggestions.
We could make them not awake.
That is always an option. I think that's probably best for last resort. Like, you generally on the way out if needed.
No, both ways, obviously.
I feel it would be sensible at least to attempt to be quiet on the way in. I know that goes against most of how you feel.
Cricket's basically he's like already kind of like waddling like a penguin fast towards the direction, like, let's go, I'm ready.
Yeah, Oshi is probably following in Cricket. And like maybe helping Cricket out of a particularly big snowdrift, maybe.
Yeah, he's not like in the snow, it's a bit too much for him, so he's like waddling a bit.
Like, I don't know how big Cricket is, so I don't know whether
I'm
she
trying
could
to think
give
he's, like,
Cricket a
4 to-
piggyback.
Yeah, like a 4 to 3 foot kind of style. Probably is a little bit taller than Robin's character.
Oshi is an upright bear's height.
So I'm gonna follow them, but on the way, I want to be looking for traps, for other secret entrances, secret doors, and people who could potentially ambush us or.
Now, that's a very wide-ranging list of things you're looking out for, which all have different characteristics.
It is a very wide-ranging things of list I'm looking out for.
You may need to narrow that down. Pick the thing you're most concerned about, and the better you roll, the more you'll get.
Looking for hidden ways in is probably the one that they're looking for the most.
Okay, so make a perception or investigation roll, depending on what whatever's better for you.
I think Dim would be looking around for people trying to attack us.
As an
25.
active 25.
Yes.
Well, that's very good. You don't see any more secret ways in as you've headed off this way, but you do sort of have a look at this entrance that's been carved out. You would guess that it's an old. It was done some time ago. It's not well used terribly, and you do notice there is some smoke coming out of it. It's not like massively billowing out, filling up the whole thing, but there is plumes of smoke coming out from this entrance that you're heading to. You can't see any traps, but with that such a good roll, I'm going to say you do spot there are a couple of what look like orcs who are patrolling sort of on the mountain, not anywhere near you, don't seem to have noticed you, but there are guards about.
I point these out to everyone else. I still think this may be the best way in, but we will have to be wary with whatever is causing this smoke.
Agreed. So we don't kill those guards yet, Dim.
What is it, Cricket?
Cricket like post it like and like it's like in a whispered voice kind of thing. We gotta create a distraction. And like starts patting him like I can do it kind of thing. Like
By all means, you can cause.
Who is it Cricket wants to distract?
the guards, if there's anything.
I mean, I was right now they're not paying attention to you. They've not noticed, and they're not at the entrance. They're like sort of spread out across the volcano mountain area. So by all means, try and do a distraction.
It could be something for the future.
Okay.
Well, anything within 300 feet is within Oshi's range. Sharpshooter!
Sharpshooter with a cannon seems, you imagine like a specialist rifle or crossbow or something,
Rocket launcher!
Somehow,
So are you heading?
names the Gallahorn from Destiny 2.
Are we continuing on then?
Yeah.
Oshi breathes in the chilly air, and it's just like, reminds me of my old home. Grew up in a chilly mountainous place.
Cricket like pats him like as in same here.
Snowy mountain buddies.
Kialis just looks at them and is like, it reminds me of being cold. I think we should move on.
Yeah, I imagine
Apparently, he has no time for sentimentality.
I imagine the cat is getting a bit wet.
I'm not a cat.
Ooh.
Literally
Yep.
start making the
Oh boy.
Oh,
It occurred to me, as a cat again, those explosions you were so interested in before will be targeted at you.
Challenge accepted.
Double rainbow
There's like
all the
Hefsko Valen, which is the other name for the cannon.
I'm going straight for the cave.
Yep.
With my 40 feet of movement, I will easily outpace these people.
I was gonna say,
Qualius,
Joey
you-
Mark's not liking the sound of explosions being fired.
Walking
at him.
away
He's heading on
very quickly.
Qualius, you get inspiration because you know it is a bugbear of mine when people call tabaxi's cats and act like the cat. So you get inspiration.
Oh, Richard, you've
No.
never given me inspiration before. This is the best time of my life.
Don't think that's true, but
I think
Rarely.
it is.
um,
Unless it's been
So-
party-wide inspiration.
are you two actually going to throw down and have a fight, or
Well, Cricket's already like
I mean,
kind of like waddling behind Dim.
Unless anything else happens, though, she'll probably follow Dim and Cricket, who are continuing on.
If Oshi says anything, or if anyone else makes any comments about Kialis being a cat,
Oh boy.
then yes, no holds barred. But everyone has now been warned.
oh, something I should have pointed out about the GTA. They don't have many rules, right? But things like they would never rip each other off in a heist. There's never been a time when someone's like, I'm going to take the treasure for myself. Like, it never needed to be done, but you would be horribly, brutally murdered by the whole GTA if you were to try and do such a thing. Likewise, GTA members have killed each other because they're careless and violent, but they've never been like, I'm going to murder one of them. It never happened. Just so you know. So you might have disagreements and fights in which someone dies, but no one's ever went, I'm going to murder another member. Just so you know.
So it's always been manslaughter rather than murder.
Yeah, it's been like, oh, you get in a fight and these things happen, and everyone sort of accepts that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, fighting people trying to get into place is what your guard's job is. This is their job description. They should have life severance pay sorted out with their employers. That's not our job.
They do have very good benefits for death and injury because it happens
Well, there we
a
go.
lot. They're a great employer. But yes, as you head towards the cave, you can all notice it is getting substantially warmer. And you reach the cave entrance, and there's sort of a dim red glow coming from inside. You don't have great visibility. It is quite dark.
Who has? I have dark vision.
I've got dark vision.
I lights. Just in case. I don't think I've got dark vision.
I don't think I have dark vision.
Let me check if I do have dark
I've got
vision.
120 feet of dark vision.
I've got 60 feet.
No, I don't have dark vision. So,
Got 60 foot.
let's see. Do I have yeah, I have the spell light. So,
You would also have things, like torches and that sort of thing. Like your basic equipment you're well supplied with.
basically,
So-
Cricket's gonna poke Oshi's cannon and cast light on it, and so the
Aw.
cannon's now full of light.
Thank you.
Now everybody can see.
Can Kialis have a look and see if they can see what is causing this smoke and dim red glow? Or if there's any traps?
Okay. So make a perception roll.
I do. Oh my god, this dice is either brilliant or awful. 12.
12. No, the cave's a bit. It sort of turns pretty soon in, so you can't really see what's causing this. No. But if you make an investigation check for traps,
That is a 23.
okay. The entrance isn't trapped, but you can see that it once was. There's like sort of remains of like rope and pulleys and a blade that you think would have cut down on someone, but it's all a bit mangled.
Is there a door?
No, it's just an empty space where a door would be.
Someone's unlocked this door first, Dim.
I'm
sure there'll
disappointed.
be plenty of other doors later on.
Can I use... I don't think I can really. Can I use prestidigitation to make it look like the door is unharmed? It's not
There's
really a
not a-
prestidigitation thing.
It would be
No,
more
there's no-
minor illusion.
Minor.
And there's no there is no
I love
door.
doing that.
It
There's
is
what?
just an open, there's no door at all, no remain, nothing.
Ah.
It is just a cave entrance, but it's man-made.
Well, that's...
You're topping the
Oh,
walls.
someone made the door but forgot to put the actual door in.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what happened.
Well, that's not how that works. Even I know that.
Okay. Are you heading inside the cave?
Yeah.
I think
that
so
might
be the way
basically
forward.
we've got she's cannon lit up, so that's like 10 feet of light, I think, if I remember correctly, or 20 feet. So like 10 or 20 feet of light. It's just like a normal white light kind of thing. So it's
And,
be able to see
and
the
there
crowd.
is a bit of this red glow as well that seems to be permeating the whole caves. So it's you're doing okay for light right now, at least around you guys in the immediacy. Okay, so are you heading in?
Yeah, I would just be kind of keeping an eye out for anyone that could be lurking about in this area as well as we're progressing.
Now you could probably do like a 2x2 in this cave tunnel. So what's the marching order?
I would say that Cricket's roughly in the front with Dim, because I'm assuming Dim
Yeah,
will be first.
Dim will be
Gonna
first.
say,
Well,
I
if
was
you
going to say
show
I've got quite good vision, so I was going to say I'd be fairly near the front as well.
Ilias is at the back.
I'll be in the middle.
So if anything, if anything
I guess I'm at
happens
the back
to
next.
us,
Wait.
if anything happens, Smokey's out on the first, like, bye guys, I leave. Screw you guys, I'm going.
I mean, you're
so
in the
yeah.
front though, so that Elias.
I will say that Cricket will get his battle hammer out. Warhammer.
Yeah,
out.
Oshi's got his cannon.
It's very bright.
So you head in slowly. You make the first sort of turn, and you can now see what is causing the glow. In sort of the side walls of the cave, you can see what looks like as if it's like magma running through little veins almost in the rock, and it's sort of lighting it up a bit.
Oh, shiny. That's shiny.
Liz, you don't want to touch it though; it will hurt.
That explains that.
Oshi grumbles quietly at the heat.
Yes, because it is also getting hotter. Could everyone make a Constitution saving throw?
Yay!
Oh no, I have
Exhaustion, here we come.
Against cold, not against heat.
Exhaustion, here we come.
Ooh,
Natural 20 for 25.
hey!
15.
13.
19 plus 1, 20. Dirty 20.
16.
And what do you get, Dim?
Moment. Just need to make sure of something. No, I don't get advantage on your Constitution. So 13.
Right. You take 1 point of damage rather than giving you exhaustion. You can have that if you'd rather.
No, I'd rather have 1 point of damage than 1 level of exhaustion.
But it's just you're getting a bit hot and a bit like sort of sweating. I don't know if orcs sweat, right? I'll be honest. It's not come up in the book, but let's assume they do.
Oh, it's getting a bit hot in this black thing I'm wearing. Oof.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Can I cast a couple of times Ray of Frost at some of the lava things to try and cool it down a bit?
Oh, you absolutely can. So I'm going to say, like, for the rest of this journey in the near future, the heat's not going to be a problem because you're sort of doing something quite helpful there.
I was going to say I will assist in that because I also have that. Except mine's coming out of. I'm going to say mine's coming out of like a tub of ice cream, and I'm just dolloping it.
A tub of ice cream.
Yeah, Ray of Frost.
Yeah, yeah. It just seems an odd choice. But
artificer, that's great. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, I don't approve of wasting ice cream in such a manner, but yes. So you carry on.
Am I still taking that 1 point of damage then? In that case,
you are, yes, because that was already there. Like, and you move through this tunnel. Now, could everyone make a perception check?
Yes.
perception check. 22.
This is specifically for hearing. So if anyone has any bonus for, hearing things.
18.
19.
It's a fail. I know that already.
I've just got a 12. That's like all together.
Sorry. Ah.
Natural one.
Okay. So everyone apart from Jolly Mark and I think it was Cricket, you hear this sort of like low rumble. And it's a bit like rhythmic. Like there's this rumble, and then there's a pause, and then another rumble. It's quite quiet. It's not, anything too ominous, but certainly it's there.
No, I'm just gonna be right back, guys.
Darn it, I was gonna tell Cricket that.
I'm sure the group is all informed.
Just phrase it so like the mountain. Someone's making music with the volcano.
Yeah, you see like Dim gently bobbing along with it.
Yeah.
We didn't have a radio. We have to find music where we can.
I'm assuming there's like a little pathway we're walking along as well.
It's not. I mean,
we're still in a cave.
A rough-hewn tunnel in the cave.
Right. Okay.
So it's not like a well-maintained path. It is just like a bit uneven, So you've come sort of the edge of the end of the tunnel, and you can see it opens up into a big, not chamber, because again this is a natural thing within the mountain in the volcano. But yes, it opens up to a big, large chamber, and you can see at various points large pools of magma or lava. I know there's a difference, but that's bubbling away, and it is quite hot in here. But you're not going to have to do any rolls. But just so you know, it is hot. What would you like to do?
Any other doors or not doors out of this chamber?
There's definitely one. It's quite a narrow door. Like you'd have to go, well, not even a door, but a narrow passageway. And this does seem more well made. But you'd have to pretty much go in single file.
Kelly, you wanting?
You go. Yeah.
I was just gonna. I'm convinced Kellius was the one who spotted traps before, so I'm just suggesting Kellius one. Well, yeah. Kellius was worried about traps, so just want to take a look before we file in.
Yep.
Okay, so make an investigation roll.
So that's 13.
Nice.
13. You can't see any traps. You can see on the one clear exit that's there. There is a sort of barred gate over that doorway, and it's a door that you could open. It's just it's like metal bars are being put across, like as if to seal this off.
Damn, that's a door that's not open, that's locked.
It's not a door, it's bars, but that shouldn't cause a problem. Should I open it?
Anything is a door until you anything can be made into a door if you try hard enough.
That would be sensible.
Mm.
I'm gonna go over and attempt to expertly open these bars.
Before Dim does that, because the metal's probably hot, can I cast Frostbeam? No, what is it?
Right?
What do I have?
Ray Frost.
Ray of Frost.
What's the range on that?
120 foot.
Oh,
doubled.
you could be right on the other side, and that's fine.
Oh, you got spell sniper or something.
I do indeed have spell.
Very nice.
Sniper.
We have 2 snipers on the team.
Right.
So Dim, as you are making your way across, and there's these sort of little pools of magma, and there's actually at the far like a really big, not even a pool, where it just seems to be going. That's the volcano. There you can see. But it's easy. It's really easy for you to walk and not go anywhere near the magma where you're worried, it's going to bubble out and get you. But as you sort of get halfway across the floor of this chamber, you can hear that rumbling noise is louder.
Starts bobbing away again.
All right. Okay. Just carrying on.
Yep, just carry on going. It's just go and open this gate.
Right.
Bars.
So, yeah. Well, you haven't got quite there yet.
I haven't got quite there yet. Okay, that's my intention.
As you pass a big pool of magma, the rumbling stops, and very, very suddenly and quickly, a large creature emerges from the magma pool with a roar, and it sort of shakes itself. So that's, like an animal, yes, getting like the liquid off it, but this liquid is magma.
Ow.
So, yeah.
I came into a very interesting time.
You did, yes. We're being attacked, or specifically Dim is being attacked.
What's it?
Or magma, or something is shaking magma off itself at him.
Yes. So first of all, I'll answer your question in a Robin. If Dim can make a Dex saving throw, see if he could avoid the magma that's being splashed about.
Okay, let me just check a thing. I have advantage on Dex saving throws against effects I can see. Because I is barbarian.
Yeah.
That is 17 plus 18.
Yeah, you're fine. You managed to dodge it and take.
I just go back to say.
Now, what you see before you is about 9 feet tall. Very much looks like an animal, but sort of half made of flesh, half made of lava fire. It's on 2 legs right now, but you suspect it might normally go on 4 legs. It sort of emerged. Big claws, just dark red fur. This is a fire bear.
Oh!
And I take it everybody else sees this as well. I take it this.
I mean, if they don't, they're really not paying attention. if they don't notice the 9 foot tall bear on fire, yeah, that's on them. But yes, this is going to get a sort of surprise attack round on you.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, have you got a?
Yeah.
I have feral instinct. If I'm surprised at the beginning of combat but not incapacitated, I can act normally on my first turn if I rage before anything else.
Okay. Well, we will get rid of the surprise attack there,
I don't remember when Richard let me use that the other day.
and we'll go straight into initiative.
Right. Get advantage on
So
this
if
as well.
everyone could roll initiative.
That is... Oh no, that's a 6 from me, from Dim.
Just give me 1 second there.
You're another natural one. God's sake, Robin.
So... Yeah, I will get my first turn, yeah. But it's a 6 for Dim.
That's a 3 because I rolled a natural 1 again.
Oh no.
Rolling in initiative, yeah.
Mhm.
Robin, please tell your dice you're not making sanity rolls tonight. They don't need to roll. They don't need to fail rolls tonight.
I got a 15. Naturally, just 15.
13.
Okay.
24.
Nice.
And this is when Quellius runs away.
He stands at the back firing off spells. Come on. It's not Krillin.
And the bear, the other bear,
This particular bear.
okay. Okay, so first up is Quellius. You see this big bear shaking magma at Dim. What do you want to do?
I want to cast. As far away from it as I can be, I want to cast Ray of Frost on it. So that is D10 spell attack. D20 spell. Oh, natural 1 for 8.
Yes, that doesn't hit.
Oh, sad times. Okay, he's just gonna get to the back, try and look like he's not there.
Okay. So after Quellius, we have Cricket with 15.
Okay. See. I want my spells. What can I go for my spells? I think I'm gonna use inflict wounds on it.
Am I right? Is Inflict Wounds one where it has to have taken damage already? Have I made that up?
I've never done cleric before. This make a melee attack against a creature you can reach on a hit.
It's
Yeah,
It's a touch spell.
it's a touch. Yeah, I can't.
Oh, I don't know where I've gotten that from then. Absolutely. So I'm assuming you're going to run over or waddle over in your penguin kenku. I know you're not a penguin, but that's how you describe your movement.
Yep.
Over to the bear.
I'm gonna go and give it a shot. I'm like trying to run over there. And yeah, make a melee spell attack against a creature you can reach. On a hit, the target takes 3d10 neurotic damage. Okay.
Neurotic damage. Ah!
Neurotic, not neurotic. Me, my word.
Yeah, it gets really anxious and thinks no one likes him.
Mm.
Okay, let's see. Inflict wounds. It's a +7.
Not me.
Oh, 18 plus 7.
That will absolutely hit.
Bloody hell. I'm making sure that's yeah. Let's see. And then it's a 4d10. Jesus Christ. Oh god. I've only got 110, so. Okay. 1. That's a 6. 2. 7. 3. 8. Am I doing this right? And 4, 5.
So in total,
5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8, guys.
11, 19, 26. 26.
26.
that's a very good hit. Now,
It's because it's a different. It's not.
It's not a cantrip.
It's I got it on the second. It's because I got it on the second level spell. That's why.
Ah, upcasting.
That explains a lot. So I did a lot of damage on that guy.
okay. So the bear roars in pain. Now that was a melee.
Yeah.
Okay. You take 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, because it's fire back, of course.
Yeah.
Thought it might be something like
I mean,
that.
it's half made of like lava.
So fire damage 6.
Boop, ah!
No,
And
it's
that was like
touchy.
it was a D6, so you got the maximum there. So it's not going to be 6 every time.
No.
One would hope. Is that it for cricket?
I believe that is. Yeah. I got nothing else. I can't.
Now I believe it's Oshi Bear v Bear.
Okay, I'm gonna try use the sharpshooter trait.
Yeah.
Just announcing that ahead of time.
Yep.
GM, does a 23 hit?
23 absolutely hits.
Okay. Okay, 19 damage.
Ooh.
Cannibals well, depending on how proportionally high that damage is, like which part of the bear that goes through. It's like
It hits it in its tummy. That's what I'm going to say.
oh.
Yay.
It's winded.
Oh yeah, and I can do something else. It's like okay, let's go all in. Cannon on back, drop on all fours, run at it.
Okay.
And I will maul.
Yeah, you.
Double check the modifier. That's a 24 to hit.
Yep, definitely.
That's 15 damage with my claws.
Okay. And oh god, you take 6 fire damage as well.
Okay, and so because I've got the mobile trait feat, I can keep running past it and back to my original position as long as I was close enough.
Yeah. Okay. Now I believe it is Bear's go, and this bear was just having a sleep at the corner of his house, and now it's been shot by a cannon.
It's Goldilocks, man.
We were leaving it alone. We were leaving it alone.
I think, it's going to go for Dim, because you're the one who came over and got.
Change game.
Okay. So it's going to attack with its claws first. For a 16.
That hits.
And hits. Okay. And that is for 7 slashing damage. Sorry, or piercing damage.
Yep.
And 3 fire damage.
3 fire damage. I'll take all of that because I'm not raging yet.
Actually, that was a bite. Actually, I thought you were raging because wasn't that your ability?
Oh yes, sorry, that it would be yes. So that would be 7 would be hard. So I'll take 3 back on that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
And,
we're there. Everything is there. Yep.
That was a bite attack. I think I said claw, but it was a bite. So it takes a bite at your shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to attack with its claws. That's not as good. That's a 14.
That does hit.
Oh, dear.
Are you not dexterous?
No.
Oh no. Dice overboard.
That's 11.
Oh wow. Okay.
11 damage. Yep.
11. Is that piercing or slashing or business?
Slashing.
Okay, still halved. Okay.
It doesn't say any fire damage with that one as well, but that's what it says.
Cool.
I'm not going to argue with a bear. Yeah, the bear's rules lawyering is me going. Well, actually, if you look in the handbook, okay, I think now it's dim.
Right, I'm
So
going
you've just
to
been
attack.
mauled by a fire bear.
I'm not happy about that. Roaring in anger, I'm going to attack recklessly.
Okay.
And it's going to be Great Weapon Master as well, so I get a -5, but if I hit, I deal a +10.
Ooh.
So advantage, this will be +4 for my attacks then. That's a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool, that is D12 plus 6 plus 2 plus 10. D12 plus 18. 14 slashing damage.
14 damage. Okay.
Let
Ow.
me just make sure my maths are right with that. 2 plus 8 because I'm raging. Yep. And second attack, extra attack because...
One thing, you take 4 points of fire damage.
Ow! My second attack is going to be the same again. Great Weapon Master. I can do that second time, can't I? And this is also advantage. It's been a while since I've done a barbarian. Bear with. Nope, this says before making protect with the melee attacks. So, second attack is... That is an 18 to hit.
That will hit.
So another D12 plus 18. That's 20. That's 23 to hit. 18? No, not 18. Hang on a minute, my maths are gone. No, it is 18. So it's 23 slashing damage.
Yeah. How do you want to kill the fire bear?
Hey!
Nice.
Straight through, axe straight through. Cleave it, cleave it in half.
You cut the cannonball in its belly in two as well.
Cricket just yells out, "Finish him!"
Yeah, Cricket's a big Mortal Kombat fan. So you take 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
From that attack. But especially the way you've killed it. Now it would just would have happened anyway, so I don't think you made a mistake here. But it's basically geysering its blood, which is lava.
Fountain of blood.
So,
Lovely.
I'd imagine this would just be Cricket and Dim that this would affect.
Yeah.
If you can make a Dex saving throw.
Advantage again.
I don't think I've got
14 this time.
my Dex save. So 17.
Cricket, you are successful, so you will take half damage.
Okay.
Dim, you are unsuccessful, so you take all the damage.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh, I couldn't imagine. That's 9 damage.
Oh no.
So
Ow.
but you have to half that for. Oh no, because it's just piercing and stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only like physical damage that he's
And then you take 4 Cricket.
Just 4, yeah.
Ow.
Around that.
Thank you very much.
Ow. Don't like that.
Yeah.
Good job making it hurt, Dim.
Ow.
Okay, so are you still Dim? Are you wanting now to go over and?
I'm still going over to open the gate. Yep, that's my original. Before I got rudely interrupted.
Yep. So you reach these bars, and even without Quellius casting Ray of Frost on them as yet, you can see they look cold. And you suspect there's some sort of enchantment here because this, you might presume, was here to keep the fire bear out. So, making metal bars which could melt would be a bad idea.
Okay, get a good grip and...
Okay. Make athletics roll.
Athletics, I'm good at athletics. Said I'm good at athletics. Where's my skills to say how good I'm at athletics? I am very good at athletics. 12.
Nothing really happens.
I'm supposed to be good at athletics. Can I try again, or?
You'd have to change it up somehow, because otherwise you're just rolling again to do the same thing, and eventually you're gonna get what you need.
Yeah. Well, is there any sort of lock or anything on it?
No, it's pretty much like they go into the stone, into the rock. So the intention was never to sort of open this again.
Okay. What did they say? Is this the only exit, or is there another exit here?
It's the only one that was spotted. There might be other ones.
I'm just thinking, how far away is the other side of these bars from the other side of the room?
About 50 feet.
Okay. Jolly Mark's going to turn to Dim and say, "Don't touch the bars. I'm going to try something." And he's going to kind of
No, touchy.
walk over, like, just kind of get his gauntlet and it's his armor, and it's just going to shoot like the gem in the palm of it turns kind of red, and it's going to spurt out a little blob of goo that goes on the bars, and I'm casting heat metal.
Okay. Okay. So I'll say you'll hit because it's but what's the damage?
Let me just find it. 2d8 fire.
And it does damage each turn as well.
Yeah, for up to a minute. But that's to any creature in contact with it.
Yeah. So how much damage did you do that one?
Sorry. 10 initially.
Okay. Nothing much seems to happen. Maybe a little bit of damage you can see.
Okay. Well, it lasts for up to a minute, so I'm going to just keep concentrating on it. So, do you want me to keep rolling damage?
She picks picks out his piece of dynamite. It's just like,
Worth a try.
I would say, you sort of work out. After a minute, you don't think this is going to do too much damage to it.
Okay.
It is built to withstand the heat from being next to a volcano.
That's fair.
While he's doing that, can I have a look around and see if there's any other exits or ways out or secret tunnels or holes in the ceiling or something?
Yeah, make a perception roll. Oshi, were you saying you wanted to use your dynamite?
I was thinking about doing that, but what damage type does dynamite do again?
It's force.
Okay.
So it's not like fire explosive. It's more like impact damage, I suppose.
Okay, I'm gonna use my dynamite. That maybe just light it on the last of the heat metal effect.
Should we get back a bit?
Yes.
No, get closer. See what happens.
Give the candle room.
I was going to say Jolly Mark would still be in the entrance to the cave.
Yep.
Back up, Jolly Mark. Just
the entrance that we came in.
No. I think he's as far away as he can be.
All right.
Yeah, running away.
Get back.
Walking away.
And dynamite goes off. If there's an explosion, if you could roll do the damage for dynamite.
What is that again?
It was on the sheet. But I don't have that open in front of me because. Right.
1d6.
1d6.
Oh, hang on. 3d6, and then it's 1d6 extra for every extra stick.
Nice.
Okay, so you roll 3d6.
Mhm. That's an 11. Not great.
11. Well, it hasn't like completely destroyed it, but it's definitely like blew part of it away. So like a very small person could perhaps squeeze through, but also you think like it looks a lot weaker, and you've got a better way to grab it. You've damaged the structural integrity
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Once the smoke clears, I'll go in and try again.
Okay, make another strength check, athletics check. Sorry.
23. Where were you
Oh, yeah, you
where were
went-
you where were you 10 minutes ago?
Now, so everyone's very happy that you've done that. You're congratulated for making a door.
Yay! That's what I came here to do.
Quellius, you want
19.
to... Sorry?
19.
19. You do see a hole in... Well, like, what looks like the underside of, like, a trap door in the top of this chamber.
How high is this chamber?
About 40 feet.
Just before we go through that door, shall I have a look what's in there?
I can do that as well, unless you've got your own ways.
Well, I can climb.
I can fly.
Absolutely fine. You can fly up. You can do the dangerous bit.
I kind of basically my armor kind of retracts into itself, and I just put the little pad into my pocket, fly up there, and I'm going to check the trapdoor for traps.
Okay, make an investigation check.
That is a 22.
Oh, yeah, this is trapped. It's trapped big
I'm
time.
going to try and disarm it with my thieves' tools.
Okay. Now, you think that if you tried to... you have to push it open,
Mhm.
okay? That basically you sort of pick up with some sort of wire, and you think as you do that, it's going to sort of cut out sort of in a dagger line downwards to whoever's trying to open it.
Mhm.
So that's what comes. So if you want to make a speed dex disarm traps.
Dex and proficiency, maybe? Because I am proficient as well.
Dex later.
Yeah, dex check using thieves tools. Yeah.
So that would be proficiency with C and Dex. 15.
15. So you do manage to disable the trap, but your manner of disabling it is essentially
Setting it off.
in a sense. Like basically, that blade's going to fall, but it's going to fall at you.
Yeah.
So you can make a Dex saving throw at disadvantage
Mm.
because
No.
you're trying to do something, and then
And I'm flying.
I thought I'd give you more disadvantage, but
That's not bad, actually. That's a 19 at disadvantage.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's really good.
What was the other roll?
okay, yeah, that's you manage to miss most of the blade, so you're going to take half damage. Ooh. So you take 5 slashing damage. Is this
Too bad. No.
it's not even like a sword, it is like a sort of very it's just a blade.
Mhm.
Like a
That's been specially
guillotine.
designed for this time. Yes. Yes. And it just falls down and catches you a bit. Now, what happens if you're flying and get hurt? I'm gonna say make a constitution saving throw.
So say, does it count as a spell that you're flying?
No, it's a
It's a bird.
skill ability.
Okay.
Constitution
But
saving throw. Was
I'd say,
that?
like, if you'd climbed up there and were hanging on and this
Yeah.
happened, I'd say the same thing,
Yeah.
like...
You might let go.
Yeah, or in this case, you might stop flying because a big blade just hit you.
17.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
Gathering my wits about me, I'm going to try and push open the trapdoor.
Okay. Now, I'm imagining the way I normally see, like, the bird people is that their wings are like their arms.
Yes.
Like the Rito in Zelda.
So, you're going to be a disadvantage with a high DC for this because I feel like you're trying to fly and push them. I mean, what I suppose you could do, but this would have its own complications, is fly, charge into it.
Headbutt it.
Yeah, effectively. But like the way I see it, if you're using your arms to fly, it's gonna be very difficult to try and push something up. Like, so imagine you'll be sort of just pressing your back against it or something like that, and trying to, rather than using your arms to push. But yeah, if you can make an athletics roll at disadvantage.
Oh, hang on, I will once me things comes back. Athletics, that's not great. It's still 16.
You feel it budge, but it's not going to be enough.
Okay, I'm going to fly back down, take the little package out of my thing, boot my armor back on, and say, okay, it's no longer trapped, but I'm going to need someone a bit stronger to open it.
Dim, ceiling door.
How high is it?
It's up a ladder.
There's no ladder.
No?
Is
Oh,
it-
right.
He flew. He's a bird.
I heard climbing, so...
Yeah, so I'm back in my armor again anyway.
Yeah. So Dim, yeah, about 40 feet.
Okay, do I have anything for climbing? I don't think I do.
I mean, bear in mind, you have made a door. There is a way up.
There is a way out of this place, yeah. We've got a door here. We've got a door down here.
Let's take the door that we went to all this effort to open already.
That makes sense.
I mean, I missed that this trapdoor was just an alternative way out that was spotted.
Okay, we'll go with that one then
Yeah.
if it's going to be difficult for everyone else.
I did use up my dynamite, especially.
Through the door.
How you
Yep,
feeling,
so
Dim?
Ow. Bit burnt.
Okay, I'm
Blast.
going to walk up to Dim as I'm asking that, and I'm going to heal you for 4 points of healing
Hey.
as I just slap my wing against your back.
Slightly less burnt.
Now, as I said, this is a narrow sort of staircase that's going up. So you would have to go single file. Oshi, you'd be able to do it, but it's a squeeze. You're a bear, you know. There is an awful Winnie the Pooh moment at some point.
It's like the cannon getting caught.
Yeah, you're a bear and you've got a big cannon.
I think between us we can
And
push
an
and
umbrella
pull.
that you put up
We
for
can
some
push and pull Oshi through this passage between us, I think.
It's a shame.
So,
I
yeah.
don't have
Well,
these.
I say we. It'll probably be mostly me.
Oh, yeah, like...
Yeah, no.
So who is
back again?
who is taking the lead?
I'm volunteering cricket.
I assumed Dim was leading.
No, because I need to push you through the passage.
Yeah, Cricket's gonna waddle along in, like...
Yeah.
And he waddle away, waddle.
And is everyone else just behind Oshi and Dim, or is everyone else in front of Oshi and Dim? That is the question.
Oh, behind, most
I'll
definitely.
probably be just behind Cricket.
You've got cover from the bear.
Damn
I
straight.
would say, yeah, if you were to encounter someone on the staircase, the people behind Oshi would be fine because you are pretty much taking up this entire, entire stairway.
I mean,
I would
just so you
still
know,
have my
guys,
claws.
Cricket is a cleric. But he's not your average cleric, though. He ain't like your typical, like, oh god, you better save me. He's
Yeah.
like, nah, he's got a fucking warhammer, he's ready.
Got big armor.
And you can spot things.
Yeah.
So you make your way up this stairway, and you come to a door, like a wooden door.
I'm on the wrong side of this
A
now.
door.
Can I just, like, comically maneuver myself around Oshi?
I mean,
You just see, as you're like trying to like get past, you can see like Cricket like the door.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, no one's checking to see if it's locked.
Cricket, what are you doing to the door?
That doesn't
You
matter.
know what? Cricket's gonna like poke, like push it or pull it, like like see if it's loose or not.
Yep. You push it open. As you do, you feel there's some resistance on the other side of the door for a second,
Mm.
and then you feel something snap,
Oh,
and then a loud bell starts ringing.
Oh, he starts yelling, "It's a trap!"
Not a
He
hurdy one.
starts
though.
running back. He's like goes behind Oshi, he, like runs behind Oshi.
I'm really imagining Cricket is like E.T. I don't know. He's running away.
just can we just like knock the bell down so it stops ringing, or is it not? Is it not there?
I mean, it's not there. It's more like there's a probably like a magic wire rather than just like a bit of wire.
Okay,
It
okay.
runs up to like a central alarm system.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, let's just keep going.
I told you
I
should
suggest
let me
now
should let me
behind
open it.
I'm now officially behind Oshi. Like,
One second, because I think everyone decided to speak at the same moment. So you can all get out into the corridor if that's what you want to do.
Yep.
Okay. So, I'll start just from where. Dim, what were you saying?
No, I just said you should let me open it. I could open it without that alarm going off.
Nope. Jolly Mark. Jolly.
Oh, I just said, oh, that's not good.
No. Qualius.
I suggest we proceed in normal GTA fashion now, with as much noise and chaos as possible.
Hey.
Oshi. If you
I guess I
didn't
just-
say anything, that's fine. About everyone talk once.
I think I just said like, let's just keep going, but quickly.
And Cricket, I think you said you were getting behind Oshi.
yeah, getting fully behind Oshi now. Like, yeah, nope.
Right, so you're in a corridor. You can go to your left. You can go to your right.
I mean, I'm just gonna move left to get so that I'm at least out of the way of people getting into the corridor.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
mm, mm,
Where did I put that bloody tab again?
I'm happy to go straight on.
Well, there is
There's
no
a wall.
straight on. Yeah, it's like you're like what? It was like a T junction, and you've come up to so you go left or right.
I didn't ask if it was a T junction.
I got through.
If you want to try and make a door, you do that.
I'm just sort of imagining Dim, you know, when you get those old RPGs and the characters just like against the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
I heard go loud, go fast. I'm actually gonna try and do this. Kool-Aid man through the wall.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Amazing.
Kool-Aid, right? Okay. Make
no.
an athletics check.
12. I don't think so.
No, and
you just
one
got
second.
put into the wall.
yeah.
It makes it kind of an imprint.
You take 6 points of damage. Just
That's
run
not
into a wall.
fucking noise that could have.
I mean, there's already a bell.
You do hear now. You can hear like the clattering sounds of like what sound like people in armor, guards, very quickly heading towards you.
Before I go out into the corridor following the rest of them, I want to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Fair enough.
Asked that when you got up.
I mean, I should have done. I forgot about it until now.
Oh, she disapproves.
I said, Cleus gives no. But he's now sort of a shimmery colour. He's the same grey, but sort of shimmery.
If Casper was here, I think they would be very happy about this one. Like, oh, fashion. Oh, you're like wonderful.
You have improved your drip, yes! There's a sudden kobold head in the ceiling and just disappears again.
Oh boy.
I think I was wondering if Cricket can summon his spiritual weapon in this time before Yep. Cricket's gonna summon his spiritual weapon, which is basically like a larger warhammer.
Nice.
Gets up, takes his head clear. Got him.
Does anyone have a way of figuring out which is a good way to go? Otherwise, because if not, Oshi's just going to suggest left and start going left.
Yeah, at this point we've got... Is there anything on the wall that suggests where treasure would be hidden, like a sign saying treasure this way?
Maybe a perception or investigation check.
No, I will do that. I'm also good.
Lovely, 25.
Hey!
Name. I too will roll. Nope.
Okay. No, there is no sign saying treasure this way.
Shiny things this way.
And I just saw John go, oh no, in chat.
Yes.
What you do see, though, which is not what you were looking for, that was a very good roll. On the side of that door that you're now on, so you wouldn't be able to see this when you're coming up the stairs, you see a bunch of images, like things, some like runes and magic sigils on the side of the door. The carved, painted, drawn, everything just covered this door in magic sigils, which obviously didn't slow you guys down one bit.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay.
Funky carving there.
All
Can
right.
you make any sense out of the carving at all?
That's a good question. That's it's a really good question. Okay, so it would require an Arcana roll or a history roll.
The
anyone
black?
I have proficiency in both of them.
So what did you say that was, she?
I've just got the stream open and all the cameras went black.
Oh, why all the cameras have gone blank?
Oh no. Oh, here we go again. Holly. No, never mind.
There we go. Oh.
There we go.
Hi again. Yeah, okay, you're good.
Oh, we're still there.
We're still there. We're still there.
Yep.
Okay. So Arcana or history check from anyone who
I
wants
got
to
12 in Arcana.
I got 19 in Arcana.
16 plus 3. I've got 19 in Arcana as well.
I think that's because I posted something in the group chat and the cameras went away. That's why they went away on the stream.
Oh, heck.
Jeff.
Jeff.
I mean, they seem to...
So I think we have 2 19s for Arcana check.
Yes.
And there was a poorer roll that wouldn't match the thing. I think from Robin. But
yeah.
Sorry,
I'm just chuckling at your carvings, Jeff.
you Cricket and Quellius, you both realize very quickly these are sort of magic sigils that would keep specific people out. Very specific people. You think it's not like it's not a race, it's not goblins or anything like that. You think it might be like some man, like followers of a particular religion or something like that.
Oh, like a cult.
Oh.
Like a cult. Cricket, get inspiration.
Nice. I don't know what inspiration doing. Can I still have my from Daphne, by the way?
And I will say a motif that you keep seeing in these runes that you think is perhaps is more stylistic than actually part of the magic. You see like an eye.
Elder Eye.
I don't know what an elder eye is. So possibly. But an eye, and it's always like a single eye, sort of repeated every so often. But you think it is more like a stylistic thing, but it's not just here because someone likes carving eyes. It has something to do.
This is a play speaking. Dim's got no idea. You thinking Elder Elemental Eye?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I was thinking out that as well.
What the hell is an elder elemental?
It's not that.
I was
Though.
about-
No one hasn't
Same
played
thing,
Prince of the
yeah.
Apocalypse.
It's not that.
I mean,
then.
I haven't played it, but I know it's full of cultists.
True.
Ah, right. I see.
And we just fought an elemental.
I'm gonna say
Of a bear.
if everyone again could make a history check.
It's gonna go well for me.
-1 history, let's go.
Oh, dirty 20.
Yep, -1.
Natural one.
5.
18.
7.
Dirty 20.
What did you
I'm
get,
go-
Jeff? Sorry?
I'm gonna reroll that because it's caught between 19 and 1. Hang on a minute. No, 15. There we go.
15. And Crooked, you got 19, 20?
Yeah, 20. I rolled a 7, and plus I got +3
Yep.
on my history because it's the same as my Arcana.
You absolutely know what this is referring to. These sigils, these wards, would keep out very effectively anyone who was a member of a follower of Faraz Dune,
Hey.
I believe also known as the
Think.
Angel in Irons.
Also known-
I don't want to deal with them anymore.
Also known as the Elder Elemental Eye.
Yay.
Fuck that. Was in previous C&Ds.
Also under another name that I'm not going to say now.
You tell me,
least in
sir.
At least in my game, it was.
This is the one I think it is.
I think it is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
think
have
there's
no idea what's
Sorry.
going on.
Chained
Me neither.
Oblivion. I think that's another one.
Kitty.
But they have many names. Yes.
In my Prince of the Apocalypse game, Faraz Dune was one of the aspects of Nyarlathotep.
Oh, you cheeky bitch.
So yeah, that's what this door was trying to keep out. Anyone who would be a follower of Faraz Dune.
Cricket will try and do something about, like, explain.
I'll say,
Meanwhile, Oshia's just trying to drag you along because an alarm has gone off and people are coming. And sure, I'm down for a fight, but let's get closer to the loot. Otherwise, we might get a load of bodies stuck between us and the loot.
I will say, Cricket, through ingenious mixture of mime, charades, your limited vocabulary, you get this across.
Yes.
Hey.
Oh boy.
But yes, as Oshi is been saying that there are people coming, and either side of you appear guards. So sort of like they've come down both ends, and you're in the middle of them.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Time for
Oh.
claws.
And these are orcs and goblins.
Oh.
And they look pretty serious fellows.
Do we want to make these people not awake?
Yeah!
Yeah.
They're gonna try and make us not awake. It's only polite that we do it first. We show we're better at that than they are.
What you presume is the leader of this particular group of orcs and goblins, is going to shout out, surrender in the name of Starhammer.
That's a rubbish name.
Cricket's gonna randomly say in a very mighty kind of heroic voice, "Would you kindly fuck off?"
I was going to say,
Where do you learn that?
He's met some heroic people who are not very heroic.
you're going to see Jolly Mark's helm, like, just get a metal helmet over his
Oh, I like that.
with, like, targeting reticles on it and
Yeah.
everything.
I was just like the proper Iron Man thing.
Yeah. But it's owl-shaped.
Oh, here we go.
Oshi presents his claws and roars at the shoulders soldiers who are basically at his end of the junction.
And the leader's going to say, very well, there can be no mercy for the followers of Farazdoon. Could everyone roll initiative?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
12.
Well, you have to give me 1 second there, Jeff.
Cricket.
I'll come to people because I've got a few.
Cricket. Oh, cricket. Oh, cricket. Cricket's just had their very first low number.
Oh no.
19 for me.
1 second, I'll come to people just because I need to get this.
Yeah, no problem.
Right.
Well, hurry up, Richard.
He's got a lot. He's got a lot of dice to roll. Give him a.
Yeah, there's about 50 more coming, so you know.
We brought you to
Group
this
initiative,
chat.
Richard.
No,
Well, while this is happening, how about Jeff says like, "Hey, we're going to MCM this month."
We are going to
Hey!
MCM. Yeah, we'll be at this Friday. In fact, not this month. This weekend we'll be at MCM.
What are we going to be expecting on the table?
I'm glad you asked. We're going to be expecting many crafts. So a lot of our friends will be there. Ben, the quest giver, will be there with his wood burning. Angel Games player will be there with the handmade jewelry and jewelry boxes. Granny Annie Crochet will be there with some handmade crochet dice bags with dice and other little plushies that she's been making.
Heckin' great.
We'll have leatherwork there. We'll have the books there that have been written and produced over the past few weeks, which I've heard are very good. I've heard independent reviews saying they're very good.
Absolutely not biased at all.
Yeah, very mysterious author.
Come!
Yes.
You'll come there. You'll be able to meet us. You'll be able to.
You might even be able to meet the author.
Heckin'.
So yeah, MCM for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We'll be there all weekend.
Yay!
Ooh, nice.
Cthulhu for Dragon.
And I've run out of advertisements, so hopefully the
I am ready now. So,
Yeah.
Yes.
Oshi, what did you
8.
roll? 8. Cricket.
3.
Right. Jolly Mark.
19.
19. Quellius.
12.
You know, every time I hear the Quellius thing, I just feel like it's saying quesadilla or something.
That would also, I imagine, being compared to food would also anger them.
Mm-hmm.
Dim.
12.
So who got the higher dex out of Quellius and Dim?
My dex is 1. I don't think it's me. I think my dex.
You can also just decide, right?
My dex.
3. So mine's plus 3, 17.
Yeah, that's the winner.
We'll say Quellius, yeah. Okay.
Nice one.
So essentially, you've got 3 soldiers either side of your group.
Clacky clack, math rats.
Ah!
That was not on purpose.
Very interesting dice, and I have no idea what it is.
Very mysterious.
Yeah, that is odd.
It's
Is
a
that-
it's a little fidget. It's like
It's a fidget cube,
box.
isn't it? Yeah.
It's a
Aw.
fidget cube. Yeah, I've started using it again because I have a habit of because I've got nothing on me and I'm like trying my best not to yawn because I'm just like I need to fidget something because I will do something else if not.
Okay.
Focused.
First up, we have Jolly Mark.
So how are these guys arranged in the corridor around us?
I don't know. I suppose there's two little groups of three either side.
Okay. Jolly Mark's going to bring up a blowpipe to his helmet and go, and a little dart's going to hit Dim in the bum, and I'm casting Enlarge on him.
Amazing.
Right. At least
Cool.
enlarged us.
Question. First question: where in the T junction is Dim right now?
Oh, probably like in the middle because he's only just like got up rather groggily from smacking against the wall.
Oh yeah, of course.
So he's kind of like in the middle,
So
but within range.
Enlarge. Sorry, go on, Jeff.
Oh no, you carry on.
Enlarge. The target size doubles in all dimensions.
Oh.
And its weight is multiplied by 8. This growth increases its size by 1 category, so from medium to large, for example. If there isn't enough room for the target to double inside, the creature or object attains the maximum possible size in the space available. Until the spell ends, the target also has advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. The target's weapon also grow to match its new size, and while these weapons are enlarged, they do an additional 1d4.
Nice. So it's like Incredible Hulk sort of. We're turning into the Avengers now.
Anything else from Jolly Mark?
No, that is everything I'm doing for the time being.
I just want to remind everyone you have dynamite and tokens.
Yep.
If you wish to use
Technically, you also now have a Hulk.
We're not wrong.
Okay. Next up is one of the orcs. Orc by the name of Varos.
Can't help but think of Varric right now. I miss that dude.
And they are going to immediately go for the cannon bear because it's a cannon bear. And of course you would. Okay. So they're going to run at you with a great axe, Oshi,
Oh.
and swing with an 8. And I'm assuming
I just bat it aside.
feels really sad that went so badly. It's gonna attack with a second attack. Oh, that's a natural 1. This is their leader as well.
Oh no!
It's like I guess I just kick him as he tries raising the axe again. No.
Yeah.
No.
It doesn't even hurt. I imagine, like sort of they see like big creature just sort of like bat someone away. Like they're not trying to hurt them.
Just like no.
Yeah. And that's very embarrassing for the leader. Then it is Gilka, who is a goblin.
Gobbledygook.
And the goblin is going to throw a javelin at Jolly Mark because it has no idea what you. And you've got weird mechanical bits on you which freak them out. God, these people are the worst. 12.
Nope.
Okay. These are meant to be high class people, Plank, who's another goblin, but a different sort of goblin.
Is this one blueberry flavored?
Blueberries. Blueberries.
This one is going to draw a dagger and throw it at Dim because thinks they're a big target.
Easy to hit.
Nope, that is a 7.
How
Dice do
how
not
does he
favor
miss that?
these.
Right, how does that miss? I want to know how that misses Dim because he's used to
12.
No.
My God, I think they're already beginning to think we surrender here. But Quellius.
Is there still a group of 3 guards together?
More or less, yeah.
And are they roughly more than 5 foot from any member of the party?
Yeah, those 3 who went, they were in one side, so the other 3 are on the other side. Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
they're
good, isn't it?
a bit away. Yeah.
So I'm gonna cast ice knife at them.
Nice.
Boom.
So the one in the middle.
Mhm.
I'm gonna they stage of rage spell attack. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh.
That's
The
a
ice-
9.
What does the effect though, done it?
So it's not going to do them any damage, but the ones either side have to. So the 3 of them then need to make a dex saving throw.
I slowly explosion.
Yeah.
Okay. At a
That's a nice
13.
little spell as
The
well.
first one?
So they all fail,
Oh dear.
and they take 3d6 cold damage each.
Oh, lovely.
That's 6. Oh, I like this d6. That's 16.
Nice.
No.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
So the little dice goes and shatters off them, and it's all very sparkly, and it was a blue ray of ice.
You said it was 16.
Very
Mhm.
sharp.
2 6s and a 4.
Wow, that's not bad. Okay, that hurt them. They didn't expect that. Okay. Now we have Dim. Oh, that's it for Quellius.
That's it for Quilius.
Don't
Right.
forget your D4, extra D4 on your damage.
Okay, I got it down. Yep. All right. First thing Dim is to do, he is going to rage.
Yeah.
Rage.
Heck.
Not only rage, I think this calls for a frenzy. So I can make a single melee weapon attack as a bonus action on each of my turns after this turn.
Nice.
Okay.
I can't do it this turn because my bonus action was to rage, but I can do it on following turns. Downside is when my rage ends, I get a level of exhaustion. But now I'm going to rage. I'm going to reckless attack, so I get advantage, but they get advantage against me. And who's nearest to me?
Are you on the west or east side of your group?
Neither.
I was in the middle, but I will move to whichever one. Which side are the undamaged? Are there any undamaged enemies like on one side, or
Yes.
I'll move towards the undamaged enemies?
The nearest would be Varos, who's the leader.
Okay. Well, he's gonna get a great axe right in his face. Great weapon master again, so +9 -5. That's a natural 20.
Woo.
Oh Christ!
So
I mean that hits.
damage, is it max damage plus another damage die? Is that how you do it? Yeah.
I'm
So
generous with them now.
So that's 12.
Mhm.
Does the D4 counter that? I don't think it does. It's just a bonus. And is it
If
text to the D4?
No,
is it a bonus or is it a damage?
if you roll a dice, right, then it applies.
I'd say
That's how.
because there's another feature of an artificer where it specifically says it's a bonus. It's not a damage dice. It's a bonus onto the damage. Yeah.
Well,
So I
the artificers can come and talk to us. I'm saying it's counting.
okay.
Yeah, I would agree with the way Richard rules it, to be fair.
So that's 12 plus 4 plus D12 plus D4. That's 16 so far. 19, 24 plus 6, 30 plus 2,
Yeah.
32, 42 damage.
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
Okay.
This is a great axe.
This is with a great axe, yeah.
Like he's substantially lighter now because you could have chunk out of him. That was bad.
That's
Still
only my
standing,
first.
though, I take.
That's only my first
yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Right, second attack going in. Same guy. That's a 23 to hit. That's
will
one
hit.
less. And it's slightly less. Going to be slightly less damage this time. That'll be 28 damage.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. Most impressive.
He is not awake anymore.
Heckin' sleeping.
Okay. Right. Is that it for Dim?
That's it for Dim.
Okay, so now we come to another goblin named Ald. And this goblin is a bit shaken, to be fair.
Wait, was that an orc I just cut down, or was that a goblin I just cut down? I wasn't
No,
paying
you cut
attention.
down an orc, yeah.
I was just about to say, it's like all of that for a goblin. That'd been quite hilarious.
Right. Okay. Right. This one's going to go for cricket.
Oh boy, okay.
Okay. So they are going to run at you, draw a dagger, do a weird somersault for some reason, just for the fun of it.
Why not?
And then stab you. This might actually hit.
What do you mean?
18.
Oh, it does.
Okay.
Heck.
Okay, so that's 7. That's 14 points of damage.
Oh god, because I said I just found something and I want to see if I can use this as a reaction.
Mhm.
Called Wrath of the Storm. When a creature within 5 feet that you see hits me with an attack, I can use my reaction to cause the creature to make a dex saving throw. And basically a DC or it takes 2d8 lightning or thunder damage. Your choice, half damage on success.
Okay, before we'll do that, could you make a Constitution saving throw?
Yep. 10.
You have failed. So you are now poisoned.
Oof.
And I'm just gonna roll the poison damage. That would be 8 poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
And now you get an attack. Was that odd? It takes damage.
Okay.
It's
sorry, was I need to make a save?
Yeah, it's got to roll a dexterity saving throw.
14.
Oh, it fails. So I need to roll a 2d8. So a 5 and a 7. That's 12, isn't it? Gets 12 points of lightning damage.
Nice.
Right. So you explode or lightning bolt him to nothingness. Because he's very dead.
Nice.
Yeah. They do a lot of damage, but they didn't have that many points. So that brings us to Oshi.
All right, so I'm gonna go up to the nearest guard and claw at them.
Okay. Were you on the west or east side?
I mean, I was at the west side,
Okay.
so next to the dead leader of the guards.
Yes, that's what I thought, yeah. Okay,
I'm just gonna be right back again.
no problem.
Oh well. Okay,
What
not
did
that
you...
one. Just a 9, so not that one. And then I turn to the turn to the opposite side of the corridor and take out my Covarin and fire using sharpshooter again.
Okay.
And that looks like a dirty 20 to me.
That will absolutely hit.
Okay. Just like, did I calculate this correctly? It was like 23 damage.
Yep. He's gone. It's a big hole in his chest.
And that is, yeah, that's me.
Okay. Yeah, they are going to retreat. So of the ones who remain, there's only 3 of them. The Ermac, who's next up, they're going to they've got a nimble escape feature, so they're gone.
Goblins.
They're gone. The next orc, they are going to disengage and run. But, you could chase. They're not that fast. Which then would bring us to Cricket.
Cricket's
So
BRB.
Cricket's gone.
Well, there's just one left if it's staying, and they sort of drop their sword or axe and sort of say, just kill me now, make it quick.
I've returned.
Oh, okay.
Cricket.
Your turn.
You had one orc running away who you could certainly try and attack.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another orc who was about to surrender, or about to ask you to just make it quick, but that hasn't happened because their goal would be after yours.
Yeah.
So what would you like?
I just want to ask a quick question, real quick. With my because this is new to me, all this is with clerics. With spiritual weapon, is it like a bonus action to attack, or is it just a normal action to
Yeah,
attack?
it's bonus action.
Bonus actions. Spiritual weapons are always
I can
bonus
do 2
actions.
attacks?
Yeah, it's really
Basically.
good. Spiritual weapon is good.
Right, brilliant. Because I want to attack the guy that's running with my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
What does
Okay.
your spiritual weapon look like, by the way?
Bigger version
It's
of
like
a regular weapon.
Yeah, like
Sorry.
my, no, you got it right. You got it right. It was a bigger version of the Warhammer.
Hmm.
All right. So, spell spiritual. Where on earth are you, good friend? Just heck. So it's just get a plus
Lighter.
7. It's an 18 plus 7
Yeah, that'll hit.
to hit, and it's a 1d8 plus 4. So 6 plus 4, 10 damage. 10
Okay.
points. Force
this-
damage.
They're still running, but they're looking very ropey.
I'll quickly use my crossbow. I have a crossbow, so I'm going to use my crossbow real quick. Oh no, I think I've missed because it's a 3 plus 3. That's 6 points of to hit.
6 to hit. Yes, that does miss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Into the wall.
Right. So that would next take us to Jolly Mark, back to the top of initiative. So basically, you got the one running away, and then there's another one who's sort of looking at his dead boss Who?
I was going to say, we'll spare this one. We'll want him for a questioning. And then basically I'm going to move between Oshi and Dim. And a gem in the center of my chest lights up and fires out a beam of lightning at the bloke running away.
More like Iron Bird, am I right?
For a 19.
19 will hit.
For 7 points of damage.
Yep, dead.
Taken dead.
It basically just hits him in the back and then he explodes.
Yay!
Are we still in initiative order?
Well, the thing is, there's one left. Now, Robin has said he wants to keep him for questioning, but this is this guy's decision what they want to do. Because they had surrender, they were going to basically ask you to kill them, but that was when Cricket wasn't here.
Yeah.
So they
Cricket would be like, yes. No,
Oh, sorry.
I think Cricket would agree to with Jolly, and he kind of says it in if anyone reckons Savala indeed kind of thing. Yes, we should do it.
Well,
we should...
the remaining orc Plank is going to look round at all of you and be like, I don't surrender to the minions of Farazdoon, and is going to whisper something, and then they collapse. But you can hear this whine. It's like
He's gonna explode.
Can I dispel magic?
If you got that spell,
I have dispel magic.
cast dispel magic.
I cast dispel magic. What do I need to do? Just that.
I think it just happens.
I mean, it depends
tried
on the
to
level of the
I-
spell, maybe? I don't know.
No, I'm going to say if you cast dispel magic,
Yep, I cast.
it's done. It's going to work.
Brilliant.
Yay. What happens then?
Well, he's still dead, but he doesn't explode.
Okay. No more wine. Good.
I do have Revivify 5, guys.
And do you have the money for it?
Well, a component, so the spell slot. Oh god.
Well, I mean, you can do it once certainly, but I mean, is there once you want to do it?
I don't want to waste my Revivify just in case one of you guys die. So
Okay,
That's
let's carry on.
Onwards.
So, because Sarah doesn't know this, because I know nothing about this cult, would they be particularly after fancy gems or not?
I mean,
Cults like cult artifacts. That is my /Oshi's input.
so Oshi just said they like cult artifacts. Could everyone make a history check?
-1, let's go!
-1, here we go.
12 plus 3, 15.
17.
8.
14.
15.
Okay.
Sorry, it's when I come down off my rage after all that, I take a level of exhaustion, so I'm at disadvantage from my ability check. So that's now
Yeah.
Rip.
that's an 8.
So between you and some good rolls in there, not so good ones. You sort of have this sort of memory of Farazdoon had a bunch of artifacts. Some of them were weapons, some of them had specific powers. There was a collection of gems within that. 333 gems.
And this painting that was on the door, was that on the opposite side, so the sort of side from the corridor back into that room?
Well, the point of the sigils on the door was to stop anyone coming through that door. I suppose either way, who was a follower of Farazdoon.
Okay.
which, unless I've missed something in any of your backstories, none of you are.
No, no.
But this job we might have been employed by Theros Dune.
You know what? That'd be a heckin' crazy twist.
Do those people tell the? Do you tell the rest of us who didn't make that role that this is the case?
I think it was sort of between you all.
Collective thing.
Yeah. It wasn't one person's role.
Dim, like, are we the baddies?
No.
Sits at the big.
Moving on.
Questionable. We'll work it out later.
Oshi just crinkles his snout, unsure.
There is now a different sort of alarm bell that rings, and you hear a rumble beneath you all. Not like the rumble of the bear breathing, which is what you heard before. This sounds a lot worse.
Come on, let's walk and talk.
Yeah.
Right, are we still going with the going to the left then?
Yep.
Okay.
At this point, Cricket's probably like waddling like mad, like okay.
What
I'm going to say, just for the speed of this, you basically follow these sigils that you see. Like when you sort of see a sigil, you go, "That must be a place they don't want the cult followers to go."
It's kind of like not a very good way of like, like don't come here, and it's just leading straight to the treasure.
Don't come this way.
Well, they didn't expect the cult to hire people instead of coming themselves, I guess. Clearly.
Yeah,
don't come here.
You essentially worked it out in that, that like you were hired because you are not followers of Theros Dune.
No, we're just here to grab the loot.
Any of those people trying to do this would probably just explode as they touch that door. So you eventually reach what looks, like a vault. A big, heavy metal door.
Damn!
Covered in sigils and whatnot of,
Just
keep Theros Dune.
1 second before you go trying to open that, Dim. Smoke, do you want to check for traps?
Yeah, can I have a check for traps?
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20.
Oh,
nice.
For 26.
There is a trap. You think there'd be there's two things. One is an explosion, basically essentially fireball would go off. And the second one is it's not exactly a trap, and it's not an alarm, but because you got a 20, and you're a wizard and all this. There was basically like a communication would be sent and something would happen. And after looking at, like, sort of studying this and thinking about it with your natural 20, you realize that what's going to happen is if this was triggered, the volcano would erupt.
Oh, so basically,
I wonder if that was what was happening with the rumble.
This is like a failsafe in that if someone did manage to get through to try and steal this, the whole thing would go into volcano
eruption, self-destruct mode.
Yeah,
that's actually a pretty cool mechanic. But yeah,
well,
as you work this out, the whole building sort of lurches a bit down and sort of to the side, like, so now it's on a little bit of a slant, and you all sort of think this whole castle is going to fall into the volcano.
Bloody stupid place to build it. Do you want to see what you can do with these traps and point them out?
Yeah. Have you got a dispel magic at all again, Cricket?
Nods. I've still got like two slots. Yeah, I still got 2 slots left, so I can definitely give dispel magic a go again.
Yeah. So once Cricket's done that, I'll get to work activating, trying to disarm the track.
Alright, I cast dispel magic and see if it works.
Yeah, I mean that's taking care of the traps. The door is still locked, so
I'll try and unlock it with my fuse tools then.
Okay.
Since we're there.
Can we have a go with it?
We'll both try.
What do you want to do, Dim?
Try and wrench it open. Is it open outwards? or inwards?
Safes generally open outwards.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll try and give it a good yank then.
Okay.
Don't think I've got any bonuses for this. I went disadvantage for this because I'm exhausted. Okay. Oh no, that's still 25.
Hey! Wow.
Pretty impressive.
That was a 17 on disadvantage.
Doesn't move.
Oh,
I'm gonna try attacking it with my thieves' tools, which was a 24.
Oh, yeah. So, you quickly get through the lock, but you realize there's more locks. There's 3 locks you've got to get through. So you've done the first one. Great.
I'll keep going. 13.
I'm afraid not. Not going to be enough. You can try again, but if you fail, you're going to break your thieves' tools.
Okay, I'll give it a risk. That's even worse.
oh no.
Oh no.
Ah, nuts.
Oh no.
Dim, you're up again.
Putting it didn't work. What do these locks look like? Are they like keyholes into the vault?
Yeah.
I could just try attacking it with my great axe, just like try and break the lock. I doubt that would do anything useful though. But it's Dim's got -1 intelligence.
So I'm going to say, Dim, you can be attacking that with your axe. You're not going to get.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a vault door designed to keep out the worst of the worst for people who want to destroy the world type.
This is fair. What's the wall around it look like?
Yeah.
I mean, doing the top, but very thick stone.
Okay,
How many things of dynamite do I have?
I've
I
still
still
got
got
one.
mine.
I've still got mine.
4, basically. Everyone's except mine.
Do we want to just make a pile of dynamite and see if that works?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I give my dynamite to
Hand it over.
Jolly.
Yeah.
So who wants to be the fuse person, the person who's going to set it off?
It
I'm
was.
happy to.
Oh, okay, cool.
Back up
I
and
was
just shoot it.
I was going to say, could I set it off with magic missile?
When I'm on all fours, I can run 70 feet without sprinting.
I mean, you can
Oh.
give it a bit of a fuse.
Mhm.
You don't have to set it off and it's going to explode a second later.
Mhm.
You can give it a bit of a long fuse to give you a bit of time to get away.
Mhm.
So I'd say any of you really, providing I don't know how this would happen. You fell over or got run into a wall. You would be able to get yourselves to safety in time.
Mhm.
And plus, Cricket has mass healing wound as well. I won't use it unless we were really in critical mode.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Just because we do have the impact on the impact of the explosion.
So if you imagine all the others who aren't going to be the fuse person, sort of safe distance.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Oshi who was going to?
Yay.
Cricket is actually going to pull out his shield because he's surprised he has one. And hide behind that.
Yeah, the helmet's on.
Yeah. I just imagine Dim's just sort of peering over Oshi's shoulder and has to be told, no.
Mhm.
Go back.
You gotta go. Let me.
But fireworks.
Okay, so
Cool adventurers don't look at fireworks.
right. So dynamite does 3d6 for one stick. For each stick you add together, that's an additional 1d6. So I'll make that 6d6.
Yeah.
I have 4 dices if you want me to help.
I mean, I have plenty of d6s.
I
Lovely
got
jubbly.
1, 2. Yep, I got many d6s. I have 7d6. I have 8 d6s. Okay.
I mean, I have 10 at the moment, and I'm gonna get more when this thing arrives. Hey. Okay, now I have to do the counting.
You got this.
It's like, okay, that's an 8, and then that's a 10, then that goes up to 10, 19.
Yep. So Oshi dashes round the corner. There's an explosion. You come back, and there is a substantial hole in the vault door.
Hey.
You are going to have to try and like pull it open, but as before, it was going to be practically impossible to do that. Now, with a bit of force, you think you can do that?
Dim, you're up.
Yeah, dim time.
Yeah,
I
now I
need to try and help.
I just greased it for you.
can trying to
realised
put it
that
open.
I realised I got a 15 in strength. Like I got a +2 in strength. So
Yep.
if he ever needs any help, I give him
Buff
advice.
Bob.
Well,
Now,
if
Dim, you'd be disadvantaged, wouldn't you, normally?
I'll be at disadvantage normally, so if I get help, I'll be at normal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
should Oshi help?
Well, should Dim not be the person to do it at all? Should Oshi and Cricket do it?
Because Oshi would have a proper advantage then. So if Oshi does it, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you say it was athletics?
Yes. I imagine Dim's very upset by this.
Yeah.
This one's for you,
I am
man.
acting in your spirit. And so I can even put a paw on the door and say so like this is it's like I'm doing this on his behalf. Door, okay. 19.
19 will get the where you will pull open the door. It's not. It's just the fact that it is a very heavy door.
Mm-hmm.
But you can pull it open, and inside you do see a lot of treasure.
Hey.
There are some specific things which I shall point out that are there. So there is a collection of jewels, and guess the amount of jewels in the treasure box. You'd reckon around 300.
Yeah.
So there's that. There is a very long spear carved from black stone.
Ooh.
A sword made from black ruinite metal, whatever that is. That's a thing. The weeping hexagram. It's a 10-foot diameter. Sorry?
That doesn't sound sinister.
Yeah.
No, that sounds absolutely fine.
Is a 10-foot diameter black iron ring inset with a bold hexagram. Seeps blood when exposed to sunlight.
Okay, in the bag.
Is there a handy bag of holding anywhere?
Unless you've got it in your inventory. There is a sort of a holding thing on the ship, on the boat.
Yeah.
We have to get it there.
You'd have to get it there.
Say,
We would be making many trips back to there and back to the boat.
Make a beeline for the crystals we need to pick up.
So they're in a box.
Yeah.
And it's not nothing too big. You'd be able to handle that.
Yeah, he just picks it up and just tucks it in his bag.
There is also a crown, the scorpion crown.
Grabbing
Again, not at all sinister. Give me 1 second.
that.
Now, when you've picked this up, what did you do with it?
I just shoved it in my backpack.
That's fine.
Same with the ring backpack.
Okay.
I think Cricket will have to try and wear one because he's like, he's so pretty. I must wear him. He's got a little bit of magpie in him.
Okay.
I mean, they are corvids, so it's in the family.
So there's those sort of very specific, very creepy items. There is also a lot of, I mean, some of it's creepy and a bit weird, but sort of general treasure.
Pretty
Yeah,
much
Kilius
not.
is going to make sure that like sort of all of the specific creepy items have been picked up. If not, he'll pick up whatever's not being collected already.
There's a sword and a spear.
Cricket will go for the spear and just hold
I was
it.
going to say, Jolly Mark's got the gems. He'll fill up with just a bit of general treasure, but he's not touching any of the creepy stuff.
Oh, there is also a book bound in black scaly hide, written in silver ink on black paper.
Kilius wants to take that.
Does it have a title?
Dragons.
Is anyone going to read the title?
Well, what
I want it.
language is the title in?
Yeah.
If someone wants to inspect the book,
I will
They
look
can
at.
do
I
that.
will look at the. I want to
gonna-
look at the cover of the
I think
book.
Kilias should look at it because Kilias is the most keen one for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chip.
Yeah, do it.
Quellius, could you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
There we go.
There we go. You get possessed by a black dragon.
13.
13. You see it, and this is the lament for lost Farazdoon.
Oh god.
Ooh.
Yeah. What it is.
It is what it is.
Okay.
I'm still going to take it.
Yeah. I mean, you also got a bit of a headache.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
But
normal.
that's it.
Cool.
Someone's
So
gonna pay us to steal this stuff back again. Great.
I'll take the spear and the sword just to take.
I
just
got
to
the
carry-
spear.
You got the spear. I'll take the
spear.
take the sword.
He's not like holding like this. He's like this. Ah!
Just
Waving
grab
it
this-
over his head.
Just grab the
Don't
sword
run
and
with
sling it.
scissors.
And are you leaving the weeping hexagram, the ziggurat, the 10-foot
I
diameter,
don't want to do the cigarette anymore.
Okay. Okay. I'm grabbing it into the bag.
10-foot diameter?
Diameter.
Diameter,
Okay.
10-foot diameter.
It's
Yes.
a big boy.
It is big.
Heckin'
I
big.
think we.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab some general treasure and leave that one be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so same as Cricky, but like piling in his little bag.
And on a meta level, part of me's like, let's not make it too easy for Thera's dude in this universe. Make him do some of the work.
There is suddenly another lurch, and the castle it feels like it's dropped like 10 feet down. So
I think
Dear.
it's time to go.
Okay, we got what we need. Let's go.
okay, now,
Big monster.
which way are you planning to leave?
Are we
The
leaving the way we
same.
came or finding
The other
another?
way we
I feel
came.
like if we're going the same way, if it feels like we've dropped 10 feet, we might have just lost the exit.
Yeah, the exit we just took, the entrance we just took was through the volcano itself. So
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. Let's go back to the same way, and if it isn't with
We're making.
oh no,
all
So
right,
are you
back
going back the way you came?
yeah.
to the
Wild
T.
cricket to the T.
So yep, you run down there, you get to the T and start running. I'm assuming down the steps back
Mm-hmm.
to the. As you are on the steps, the castle lurches again, and it feels like it slides a good 20 feet to one side, and then you hear what sound like things collapsing, like big, like masonry falling and that sort of thing.
Oh,
Like it's almost now like you're not now almost like on the walking along the wall or on the floor.
ooh. This is fine.
no.
Cricket's still holding the
spear.
staff like this, probably like trying to. He's like with the dog with a stick, and he's trying to get into a door, and unfortunately, the door is not long. It's not big enough for the long stick, and that's what he's doing. He's like, "Don't."
So you, as you get to the bottom step, you see that most of this chamber, like the floor, is now covered in lava, and it is rising and bubbling up, and looks. Whereas before it was quite warm and still, now it's something's going to happen.
And is that going out of the tunnel that is our exit as well?
It's
Kind of.
sort of heading towards there.
We better run.
Yeah.
Like running through the lava? Okay.
There are some spaces within it, and there's some places where it's like you would probably get singed, and some where you'd lose a foot. But it would be possible to walk through.
Yeah.
What's happening on the walls? Are they still? Is there sort of lava on them, or would be Quellius be able to sort of climb around them and use that to avoid it as well?
The red veins that ran, I suppose you would say that are weeping, and there's a bit. It would be a similar thing of a healthy one of you guys probably wouldn't die, but it's
we're a bit less than healthy at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's just if that had given us any significant advantage, let's go.
Hey, I have a major question, and I don't know if this is gonna work because this is gonna probably be complete bullshit. I still have I believe I still have my spiritual weapon out.
It would have probably died by now.
I'm gonna cast it again.
Okay.
Because I want to know if I can fucking ride it out the fucking tunnel.
I love it.
Not Tensor's magic for floating disc.
No, because I want to see if that's possible. Because it can hit, you're thinking, oh, solid. That's definitely gonna.
I think I've always understood it sort of like a ghost weapon.
God damn it.
So like it would do damage because it does like radiant damage, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As opposed to like
force damage, yeah.
Force damage.
I would say you have not cast. You've not used that spell.
I have not used it yet. No. I was thinking maybe.
Oh, that would be so fun.
This. I'm like, bye guys.
But you may want to make a decision quickly.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm flying.
I'm doffing my armor and I'm flying straight out.
Running.
I was gonna say I do also have Ice Storm. I can probably cool down like the pathway a little bit so we can have a bit of a clearer way.
We can do this as a skill challenge. Okay?
Oh boy.
And if my expectation.
Well, so like, if you can all come up with stuff that would help, like the storm,
Yes.
So are you wanting to do that storm?
Yeah, we can.
I want to give the Ice Storm a go. If it's just like if the lava's like already coming through, I want to see if we can try and get it on the edges of the lava. So that way we got a bit of a clearer path.
I would probably try and if I see Cricket and or Johnny Mark faltering, I would just try and pick them up and just like run with them.
Jolly Mark's fine, they can fly.
They're gone.
Cricket, if I see Cricket faltering, I'll pick up Cricket and run with Cricket.
So I won't be able to cast Ice Storm.
Yes, you would.
Yeah.
You would.
You absolutely cast Ice Storms. That's happened. So that is dealing with a bit of the lava. So you have improved things.
It's 300 feet, apparently.
So snow and ice, and that's cooling things down a bit and making things get across.
I'm tempted to. My pitch is that I'm sprinting to try outrun the castle's falling / lava rising bit.
Okay. Make a dex check just to see how well you can run across. What were you expecting there? Was that?
I was trying to pitch athletics.
This would be like, as in like speed of just running through.
Yeah, so because like everything is shaking and falling apart and rising and stuff.
I think because my sense that you're not going to be able to just run in a straight line. You're going to have to like dodge and weave and that sort of thing.
Okay, I mean, okay, my dex isn't Okay, I don't know how that happened, but
now remember, some of you do have inspiration.
I still have
which
mine, yeah.
You can give to other people.
I'ma give mine to Oshi.
Thank you. Okay.
I'm gonna see if Oshi needs it. Oh
yeah. No, I'll play it where if you make a bad roll, you can then.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All right, so just straight dex.
Yeah, you will probably take some damage, but it could be very little, depending on how.
You got this.
Go on. You can do it.
15.
15. That's good. Could be worse. Let's see.
That's without
Yeah.
using inspiration.
And what's your speed?
70 feet.
Oh,
Hey, oh,
that's
wow.
good. Yeah.
I have mobile and I am on all fours.
Okay. You take. Oh, that's good. You take 4 points of fire damage as you just race across. It hurts, and you're a bit singed, but you get across.
Yay!
Nice.
So, Cricket, well, you can keep your inspiration. You didn't need to give it away there.
Thank you, but there you go.
Mine now.
It was
Uh,
always yours.
So we've got Dim, Quellius, and Cricket still to get across.
Quellius is going to do the Ray of Frost again, just trying to do that on the path in front of them as they run.
Okay. Anyone else want to try and do anything that...
I'm going to give Dim my inspiration just to get him to cross because I can't do anything at this point.
And then, are you just basically just going to run?
Yeah, I'm just going to run for it. Yep.
I can run
Okay.
it.
So if you could all make a dex check.
Both of us, yeah.
Can I say athletics check for that instead?
You would take more... I mean, I feel I've already said to one person they couldn't do that.
Okay.
Which, so... Yeah, I'm going to stick with that.
Okay.
Just dex save, yeah.
Dex check.
Yeah.
Dex check.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Dex check. Dex check.
Okay.
Advantage that puts me at normal. 4.
I got a natural 20.
17.
Okay, so Cricket, you will take 2 points of fire damage as you run across.
Tis but a scratch.
Quellius, you will take 7 points of fire damage.
Cool.
And the poor, unfortunate Dim will take...
He's adding up. I don't like it. He's adding up. I don't like it.
16 points of fire damage.
Ow.
16.
Yeah, 16.
Are you still up?
I'm still up.
I
Hey,
was gonna say, is there a chance I can give him some healing spells on him? As we
Let's
run?
fire out.
Well, you've all got across now,
Okay.
so you, by all means, you can if you wanted to heal him up.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on 3rd level, so that's my 3rd level's done.
Mhm.
So it's a 3d4 plus 4. So hang on. 4. 1 plus 4. So that is
14.
14.
Yep.
Oh, you are still in danger because this volcano might erupt. So,
If anything, that should be enough to
Get to the
not
exit.
fall
Yep.
off.
are you rushing to the speedboat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get ketamine to someone call out a
I was
ketamine.
going to
Get
say,
this thing running.
Jolly Mark would have just continued to the speedboat, hoping that everyone else was behind him. He's gone, and he's thought, oh, everyone else is right behind me.
So when Jolly Mutt gets to ketamine, and ketamine's like looking a bit concerned with there's lava flowing down places, and the castle now pretty much you can't see it. It's like, what happened?
I'm going to go, I thought they were right behind me. Shit. Drop the box. And then fly back. To try and help.
Admit you all do manage to get there. Some a bit burnt and
Extra crispy.
But if you all pile into the boat.
Chicken. Roast chicken.
Aw.
And ketamine is going to take something out of his jacket, eat it, and then just race off in the boat with you, obviously with you guys.
Mhm.
As you are getting away, you do see pretty much half the mountain collapse into a big pool of lava, and you can see behind you the river is becoming it's just been replaced by lava.
Oh wow.
But at one point you're like, oh, that's getting a bit close, but you keep ahead of it.
Cricket still holding on the staff as he kind of like gets up on the thing and in a deep heroic voice goes, "Victorious!"
Let's
He's
do that.
like,
Let's do it
"Royal,
again. Let's do that
victorious!"
again.
Very quickly, I'll get you back to the GTA castle. You've all had a long rest in this time, and you're immediately called into a meeting with the old scoundrel, who is a turtle, big, scary-looking turtle. Half of him, he's almost like becoming like Darth Vader. He's lost a lot of bits that have been replaced. He has a big pipe, and there's him, and then there's another person who is quickly introduced as Grand Prince Solt Dyeska.
Oh, that guy.
And because some of these things, the spear and whatnot, big, he sort of, his eyes light up. Oh, well done. And he sort of, what did you get? Did you get, like, do you want to run through? I mean, you guys can obviously lie to him. Are you going to run through?
I don't particularly want to sell. I want to keep this cursed stuff. I want to sell it.
Cricket's still holding the fucking staff as it is, like.
Is everyone handing over the things they've got?
Yeah, I'm
well,
handing
the cursed stuff. Not sure. It might keep the common stuff.
Oh, the general treasure. You'd be alright to keep.
I keep with the general. Yeah, I keep the general treasure and just
so
get
like cursed crown, weeping ring. That's what
there's gems.
So there was a sword, a spear, a book, gems, and the crown.
On the way over, Kilias would have liked to try to read that book and see what it was.
Oh yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Kilias.
Your headaches got worse.
Yeah, and you realise like you can't remember how to cast some of your spells.
Oh shit!
Oh, so
and like you think you start hearing voices, and like sometimes like you look at like Dim, and then like his face seems to change into this really like angry, aggressive thing, and yeah, like you don't feel good at all.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
As Kilias hands the book over and says, "This has done something."
Oh, you read it?
Yes.
Yeah, it will do. You should come with me.
Oh no, you're getting recruited.
Why? What can you do? What has it done?
Well, it's done something to you. I mean, I suppose we can stop with all this charade now. It's done something to you, and if you don't come with me, bad things will happen. I mean, bad things are going to happen, but
so I need to be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can perhaps ameliorate some of these in the service of Farah's Dune.
Am I being turned into a sacrifice?
You turned into a fantastic member of a very up and coming organization.
When Cricket hears this, he starts to slowly back away.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like slowly saying, "Oh no," slowly backing away and hoping that they don't see him backing away. I mean, hiding away completely.
You all notice that the old scoundrel, like his hand has gone to the big warhammer sort of by his desk, and he's sort of just gripping the handle of it, but he's not done anything. See, he doesn't look happy about this business with Farah's Dune. Doesn't like being lied to. But if he has all of these things, the last thing is, Quellius, do you want to go with him?
I'm gonna have to because I'm going mad.
You are going
mad.
sanity
points.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happened.
You go off and have a Call of Cthulhu adventure.
No, you know what's happened? They're gonna go and have their own filler era now. It's gonna have their filler arc because we kept calling them cat too much. This is their
filler. We stopped. We didn't do it again after that.
Please don't leave us. Don't be kept leaving.
So, Quellius goes with this person who is indeed not Solt Dyeska. That's a completely different person. This is one of the people who follows Varus and as they leave, sort of like they change from the sort of image that was Solt Dyeska into this far more intimidating, fearsome visage. And like as you leave, and all the members of the GTA, sort of, there's a lot of hands going to weapons, but no one's actually doing anything. And then, what's that?
Poor old Cricket starts praying to Raishin like, "Oh, please don't let this happen. Like, stop this somehow." Help, help, help. In his head is like, help, help, help.
And the last thing, Quellius, you hear as you leave, your scoundrel shouts, "Remember, no one leaves the GTA." But it's not as a threat. It's sort of a thing of, we have not forgotten you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you are now 5,000 gold richer as an organization.
Yes.
So well done, you. So the Maddock Starhammer, the paladin who had collected all these things, was holding them there while he assembled a bunch of wizards who were going to help him destroy the items. He had a failsafe on the castle to drop it into the volcano should someone try to steal the items, which you, when you broke in and started fighting people, that was basically triggered once you defeated the sort of soldiers. But yeah, you've helped Forrest.
We just helped the bad guy.
This is the opposite of when we failed to help good Sauron.
Yeah, good Sauron.
So if anything, if Dim was here, we'd be like, yeah, we fucked up.
Just double check.
I mean, what else were we supposed to do? Renegade our contracts? Start a fight inside the GTA?
There's a John.
Hi, John.
Oh God. You good, buddy?
I was paged for wrap-up credits points because Jeff isn't here.
Yeah.
He left us. Heckin' left.
Are you ready for credits?
Unless anyone has anything they want to ask me about this, or we could probably do that later. But yeah, I think so.
When can we do this more often?
Yeah, I always enjoy these games.
It's so much fun.
And it's the first time I've survived.
I'm determined to keep Cricket going.
How many characters did you go through in our game, Robin? Last time?
4 or 5 in one game.
Oh God! What?
He was making completely random ones after his first or second.
Yeah, Robin declined any of Richard's pre-gens and just kept making random ones on D&D Beyond.
Which means they were broken multi-classes.
Yeah, they were insane multi-classes.
Yes, anyway, go on, John.
So, thank you guys in the chat so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, please do hit the follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live, and a completely free way that you can support us on the channel. We have a YouTube channel that you can go to watch replays of all our D&D if you wish to catch up on the action of Tharizdun. A lot of that's not on D&D, not on our YouTube, but a lot of our previous D&D games are, and this will be soon. Head on over there, hit the little bell, and you'll be notified when videos go live. On our Discord channel, you can join and chat with us about the adventures of the GTA. You can see how Stanza and Tanny have been pushed together because
I'm on Stanza's webcam now.
Because I've broken the alignment of this. You can chat about all sorts of things on our Discord, including apparently the way the world blew up today. That's a thing that happened. Everybody remembers that happening. The link to our Discord is in the description below the videos, or in the chat, or at finalbossfight.co.uk, which is our website where you can find profiles of all of the characters. You can find out details about the events we are going to, and even more stuff such as some of the writing by mysterious people who
Ooh.
definitely haven't
Mysterious.
printed books recently.
Ooh.
And thankfully have returned so that they can finish the stream properly when he unmutes his microphone.
Hey.
You were saying?
Jeff, can we have some credits, please?
That'd be a fun. That'd be a great stream. That would.
And that is going to be me back with some more Marvel's Midnight Suns. As we continue to work out what is going on with the mystically empowered Hydra and Lilith and all of that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what's happening for the rest of next week as well, because on Wednesday next week, Angel is playing Honkai Star Rail, and Ben is again scheduled for some Sky Children of the Light. On Thursday next week, Angel on the Angel Games Player channel is going to be continuing Minecraft, hopefully. And then on Friday next week, Jeff, it is you and I and Ben and Sean and possibly special guest Random Shern back for the Council of Tamranor as we start looking at the interior design and architectural designs of our major landmark cities around the continent of Tamranor.
Yay! Okay.
And if it's not that thing, I believe we're looking at the Pantheon. But it's one of those two things this month, and the other of them the next month. And then at some point, we also do need to look at things like naming the days of the week and the months of the year, and how many days are in those months. And
Yeah.
things.
How many days? How many days is there a week? How many days are in a week? What's the
And then
length of?
holidays.
I
And then
have at the moment
holidays.
put together a fantasy calendar that literally just has, there are 7 days in a week, and there are 4 weeks in a month, and there are 12 months in a year. And there's, I think, about 300 days in a year, because that's how that works out.
300.
But that is open to interpretation. But Jeff, who is live for us to raid into?
It is live for us to raid into. Let's have a look. Joby1 playing Legend of Zelda Totska, I believe.
Yeah, very nice.
Oh.
Let's go and say hello to Joby1 playing Totka.
Oh,
That is the actual name for it, isn't it? Totka.
Yeah, Totka.
AKA Tears of the Kingdom. Also, mention spoilers ahead if you don't want to be spoiled just yet.
Essentially, we don't know what he's doing.
Exactly the point.
Okay, raid is coming up. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you hopefully on Friday. Come to
Good
MCM.
night.
Come to MCM on Friday.
Bye.
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 Bye, guys.
Raid is away.